Or both.
All right. See if that works.
If you're an undercover agent, you need to be undercover. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico. We're going to get out of there in pursuit. See how much you can save by bundling with Geico.
Yeah.
See how much you can save by bundling with Geico.
All right, there we go. I think I got the audio working now.
Yeah, you do. I just heard it.
There we go.
Can
Oh,
confirm.
sorry. Is it bouncing back? All right.
Give me that.
All right. Here we are. We were just having a fantastic pre-game discussion about various mythologies and gods and chaos, which is appropriate for tonight. So I'm here, Mr. Markham. Let's start with Callie tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, hi. I'm in the process of trying to get onto Twitch. Hi, I am Selkie to the internet, and I am playing Callie. I almost dropped her full name, but I'm not gonna do that yet. Callie.
Not yet.
Our little fire genasi who apparently is about to enter an area way outside of her level. Everything's covered in red skulls. I'm not high enough level to enter this area yet.
No.
And has an angry.
And I only blame Markham for giving me a little carrot on a stick and not expecting me to go after it like the little chaos gremlin he knows that I am.
Yeah, but I didn't expect a 3.5 hour hike to seem enticing. It was way off in the distance for flavor.
I honestly didn't expect her to blow herself up.
Yeah, the double nat ones.
Yeah,
that's on you. That's on your dice. That's really on your dice.
We'll blame the dice on
Yeah.
that. But listen, the
because you have been inside forging something otherwise.
I was. I could have been making us cool glass bottles. I could have been making us Molotov cocktails.
Yeah,
Right?
bomb.
But no, someone sent me sky high into a demon battlefield.
And Marcus is just wondering what the hell is wrong with these people.
Right? Marcus, wait. Are you still introducing yourself, Kelly?
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
all right, then we can say as a transition to Marcus. I just want to make sure.
But yeah, Matt handle on TikTok while it is still active is Dunkly10. We'll see how that goes.
The delicate.
Welcome to World War III, where we're more worried about whether or not the someone's finding out if we have Wi-Fi than the war.
I know, right?
And Naz,
delicate subject.
resident Canadian, you're free from this, sort of, not really.
Yeah, so playing the extremely pissed off Marcus today, who is getting tired of everyone's shit.
It's about to get better. I'm sorry for the trauma that's going to come your way.
Yeah, I mean, good thing he has some spells to help him with the pack of hellhounds he's in front of now.
Right. And lastly, Abigail.
My name is Naz, and I play Abigail.
All right.
Yeah.
Short and
Yeah.
sweet as always.
Yeah, Naz.
That's all I gotta say.
Short, sweet, to the point.
It's true. All right. So, where we left off last week, as you may have heard, Callie had been trying to get a forge started, rolled 2 back-to-back nat ones, which had to result in something
Ow.
horrible. So she accidentally blew up the forge and launched herself over the wall of the fortress, promptly
Whoops.
using Featherfall to land calmly, but getting a nice view of a distant battle 3.5 hour hike away, and decided, I'm just going to run off that direction. Excuse me. To be fair, I teach middle schoolers that behave the same way, so I get it. Cause and
She's
effect has
14.
not
She's-
kicked in.
He's 14. She's like in 8th grade.
Yeah, that's middle school.
Just middle school.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the cause and effect mentality has not kicked in. Hi.
Hi, small problem.
Yes.
The cord for the PS4 controls isn't there.
Oh, I have it right here.
Do you need it?
Not right
Is that the
now.
wife that we share?
Yes, it's the wife.
That we share? Yes! Hi, wifey.
Hi, wifey.
Sophie says hi, wifey.
We love you.
Here you go, babe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna let it charge.
So fucking
I
cute.
wanna make brownies.
All right.
This is
Wait,
not
you're
fun.
making Molotov brownies?
No, I'm gonna let this charge while I make brownies.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the one that was connected to the PS4.
No, that one goes to this.
Brownie.
Do
So
they
where's-
explode in your mouth with flavor? Is that what
I hope
What?
so. Are there like Pop Rocks in it?
Yeah, you're good.
What happened to that
Yep.
one?
No, I have no idea what
The
happened to that
theme
one.
park I used to work at had
Oh,
had
yeah.
Dippin' Dots with Pop Rocks in it, and it was like the greatest thing on the planet.
I just,
I misheard her. She's not making Molotov brownies. I don't know what those are, but they must be delicious or explosive.
They
one
sound
of the two.
delicious.
or both.
Right? So yeah, Callie wandered off. Marcus and Sir Wellington went in pursuit. Briar is currently working on escaping from the hellhole she is in, and Kieran is training new recruits. And then Abigail decided to wander off in search of some food, Dampier style. So the party is technically currently split. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways
Super
right now.
split!
5-way
Super
party
Damn,
split.
nice.
Super
If
split.
there's ever a
Super
time to
split.
completely screw with the party, now is the time.
Super split. Super split.
Awesome.
So, this should be interesting. I'm
I'm just
debating on
worried
who to
about
start with first.
Just worried about the rolls you made us do. I'm like, oh no, what if this gonna
oh, I'm very worried about the roles that we. Yes.
Oh yeah, the retroactive rolls from when. So I DM'd everyone before we started. I was like, hey, can you make a perception check for me? This is for like the first 2 nights when you're sleeping on the beach. Just want to get some checks here. And they all rolled great. Everything seems chill and fine and
Shut up.
relaxing.
that, I don't trust that. I don't,
Shut up.
mother truck and trust that.
No, I
Yeah.
especially don't mother truck and trust that, knowing that I got a whole ass nat 1 again.
Oh,
Ouch.
no, I don't trust it either for other
I don't
reasons.
trust it.
I don't trust it because it's Markham, but
Hmm.
in a
Aw.
loving
That's
way.
also a good point. I don't trust it because Marcus.
I trust it in a. I don't trust him in a loving way, like, oh, you rascal, you kind of thing.
I'll
Rascal.
take that. I guess.
Little rascal.
Yeah, so now I just gotta say who to start with. I think actually, Marcus, it makes most sense for you to go first since
Okay.
you're in combat. You gave me last week what your initiative roll was, I do
Oh.
believe, right?
Crap. Yeah. What was it? I think it was like. It was deep. It was actually really good. I think it. Here, I can re-roll it. Oh yeah, no,
Let me
that's
see.
good. That's a. Huh? Oh. No, that's a nat 20, so 22.
Oh, Okay.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely go first. None of the hellhounds rolled that high.
Okay, and because he is now level 5, he is going to mutter in Celestial and cast Spirit Guardians. So now, 3 sort of spiritual angels just start circling him, and it's up to 15 feet radius, or 15 feet. Hold on, what is it called? Yeah, within 15 feet of him, any creature he does not designate has to make a Wisdom saving roll.
Okay.
He'll make sure that Sir Wellington and I know there's another guy with us. They're safe, but the
Yeah,
Hellhounds.
that'll be early on.
Yeah.
Our dear Callie's brother.
Yeah. So every time they enter or are in the area when they start their turn, they'll have to make that saving throw.
Okay.
So yeah, he does
Good to
that,
know.
and then just prepares to let out steam.
Oh yeah, he's pissed. Angry cleric.
Nice.
The rage of a cleric. That sounds like a spell component.
It does.
That or a
You-
Powerwolf
you
song.
cast- Also true.
Rage of the Cleric. Like, yeah, that is a Powerwolf song right there.
And there's not there's werewolves mentioned somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah,
I love
that's gonna be. Oh, for my turn, especially the fact that I'm using 2 weapons, so can't use spiritual weapon.
That's fair. All right. Let me see. So I got to roll for them, I believe. I'm getting their
Yes.
stats pulled up here.
Yeah, as soon as they get in there, you have to start rolling, and then as every start of the turn, they have to make another saving throw.
All right. Alrighty, so these wonderful creatures are going to charge forward. Oh gosh. And get advantage on their saving throws.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, they have magic resistance.
Oh boy.
Wait, this is holy damage though.
This is holy.
Yeah.
That might override it. Let me check.
Oh yeah, no, because it's holy because I'm good and or neutral, not neutral good.
Right.
And it'd be necrotic if I was evil, but I'm not evil.
I'm gonna make him roll a straight check since it's holy damage. It does not specify anything anywhere, which is perfectly fine because I completely ad-lib all my rules anyhow.
Fuck rules.
Rules? What rules?
What are
So yes, and that's not even the right game right there. So excuse me. All right,
don't
so
do that.
it's not contagious. It's okay. All right. So they'll move in and proceed to begin to roll.
Oh, the save is 15, by the way, just to make it easier on you.
Save is 15.
Yeah.
All right, so. Well, and remind me what happens if they fail.
If they fail, it'll appear as the angels are attacking them, and they will take 3d8 radiant damage.
Well, all but 2 failed.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Sick.
As they charge in.
Okay. So that's gonna be. Hold on. even 20 for the ones that failed, and only 10 for the ones that succeeded.
All right.
And does that do any like double damage, or they like resist? Yeah. Are they vulnerable to it?
They are, because it is holy damage. It's
Cool.
radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 40 and 20.
Sweet. Okay. 4 of them are not looking great. The other 2 are looking all right.
Okay.
They're going to make their attacks.
Okay.
They will target Marcus predominantly.
Okay, that's going to be 17 to hit
Okay.
me. Says thank you, dual weapon feat.
Right. Oops. There we go. All right. Let's see what they roll to hit. All right. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit, yes.
Okay. I'm guessing an 8 does not.
Nope.
18.
Yeah, it does.
Another 18.
Yes.
12.
Nope.
And 14.
Nope.
And then let's see. So okay. So the last one is actually going to. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Okay. That's yeah. That's a 17.
Okay. So that will be. That passes, so you take half damage. You only take 10 points of damage.
Oh, cool. Total?
Yeah, total. Because it's half. Oh, no. For the fire breath.
Oh. Dang it. Okay.
Right? The others. There we go. Some decent damage for a bite. So that's 6 plus 17. I'm going to do math now. 29. Alright. 33 total damage for the bite attacks.
Holy crap. Okay.
So 10 plus 33. So 43 total.
43?
Yep.
I'm down.
Oh no. Okay.
What?
I
Oh
only
no.
I only had 38.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Beans.
Okay. So
Cleric down.
with that, we will pan away.
Mm.
Early on,
will we?
and Sir Wellington are still up. We will tab over to. Let's do Abigail. Okay. Wow. That's right, though. That makes sense. You guys, I forgot how much higher of a level these guys are than you.
It's over 10, right? That's a success
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
For
anything
death.
10 or above is a success.
for death saving throws.
Right. You don't have to start making them just yet.
Oh.
Or you can go ahead and make them and just DM me what you get, and then I'll let you know which one you get to, presuming that, you know, because the 2 NPCs, Sir Wellington and early on, get turns now.
Hilarious
but we're
here.
gonna
You don't need to be killing anybody.
right.
Calm down.
So sorry. I'm not the one that wandered into a level twice, so it's a super high level area. Non-stealthily,
you.
I might add.
I'm stealthy.
Hey, I didn't throw a bone devil at you or anything.
Oh.
And to be fair, 4 of the 6 currently are sitting at 5 HP. I'll just tell you that. You came very close.
Damn it.
Actually, that's a pretty even match. Like, if they had spread out and attacked the others, if you hadn't solely drawn their fire with that opening attack, it would be a pretty even match right now.
Yeah.
But you did something that, like, group damaged them all, so they, group damaged you. Yeah, so, Abigail, you're sitting there, you're facing off with this really old elf. He is covered in scars, like major gashes that have healed over all over his body. Or at least what is exposed, but it looks like it goes under his armor as well. And he's got this kind of like large shaggy beard and long white hair pulled back in a ponytail. And so I'm trying to remember. Did you accept his
Skin?
what?
His skin. Yes. His water skin.
Oh yes. Did you accept his water skin? I was like,
Yes.
I don't
skin.
remember that part.
Yes.
We'll
the
be dealing
skin.
with skin at a different time, but that's a whole different conversation for later in the campaign.
The water skin, so I can hold more blood. Yes.
Yes.
The water skin. Oh.
Yes.
Same thing.
Yes.
It's just a shortcut.
It's fine. Yes.
It's not the same thing.
Yes, it is. It's a skin, yes.
A skin is like a pelt of an animal.
Or like a shortcut for water skin. Within the context.
I don't know if that... Okay.
Yeah, but you gotta give me the context first, because I couldn't remember. We're talking about a Dampier who's hungry right now.
Well, yeah, but like I remembered the context and I forgot to communicate the context.
That's okay.
But I have his skin, the water skin.
Yes, I'm holding the pelt man.
No, the water skin. That's what I accepted.
Yes. Right. So.
Was that even your question?
Naz is my favorite.
I don't remember.
You said, did you accept his?
Yes. Did you accept his water skin in trade for... I just wasn't expecting you to reply like that. Did you accept his water skin in return for the meat of the
Yeah, he
creature,
can have the scraps.
I guess, for lack of better description. All right. So he's going to kind of like motion, and this small, deep brown-skinned elf just wearing rags and her hair like loosely down, kind of like skitters out. She appears to be wearing broken handcuffs and ankle cuffs that she or someone like broke at one point, and she just kind of like shyly hides behind him as he proceeds to start kind of like cutting it into more portable chunks of meat that he then starts slipping into his back, and he kind of looks over. How many other survivors are there?
Hard to tell. Good number though.
What happened there? There we go. Oh, no, that's not right either. Matt, where'd you go?
I'll be right back.
There we go.
You did too.
I need to figure out how to put his image up. Alright, I'll multitask and do that while I do this. So you had how many escape?
As far as I know, we're about... I don't know, she'll give the number because I'm not sure. About that many in the fortress.
About that many over in the fortress.
Well, I don't know the number, but she'll give the number. So I don't know how many
Yeah,
people
many.
Yay, many.
there. About a bunch. I don't know. Figure it out. Where did you come from?
I washed ashore a few miles down the coast.
You on the same ship?
I was. I kept to my room. Didn't really feel like socializing.
Can I skepticism that?
Well, no, you can't skepticism that because that's Legends of Kralis. That's tomorrow.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're back already.
What's the
Yeah,
the
sorry.
check?
The check would
Insight.
be insight.
Insight.
Yes,
Yeah, thank
may
you.
There you go.
insight.
There you go.
Skepticism check.
Ah,
it.
me.
Sorry, I'm used to it.
Oh, it's okay.
Can I
It's okay.
insight
Mark,
it?
Markham does the exact.
I do
Okay,
that all the time.
that's 19.
19, not bad. He appears to be telling you the truth, or at least most of it.
Okay, sounded sus.
So,
There's there's sus monkeys playing all over the place.
I know. That's why I'm.
But at least
insight.
about this, he seems to be telling the truth. He's just leaving something out.
Okay, I'll motion to the. Was it a T? What's the other person? The other person hiding behind him.
It's she's a girl, maybe about between 12 and 14 years old.
God damn it.
Young elf.
Oh, another kid. Great.
Yep. You can't
Okay,
get
so
away from him, can you?
she'll like
No matter where
motion
you go.
to the. She'll motion to the elf and be like, "What's with the handcuffs?"
All right, I will actually 1 second. I just accidentally covered our whole screen with Matt's absence.
Yeah, I thought he was giving her a long pause. I was like, that.
What happened?
Whoop.
Sorry. I
Whoop.
gotta get this out of here. There we go. I was like, where is it? Oh gosh, there it is.
We found it.
There we go. Okay, bye. Whew. That scared me when that popped up. I'm sorry. Oh my
Jump
gosh.
scared yourself.
Yep, I absolutely terrified myself. There's an audio echo.
I think someone just got us playing.
Yeah, that's just me. Let me turn this down. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was listening to this in the
Okay.
background to make sure it was working, but apparently I'm echoing into the chat. Is that better, Mazrix?
I'll be the audio director
Sounds good.
because I don't think I echo. So.
No, you don't. You have like this awesome audio setup and everything that's like perfect and professional and Laura Bailey-esque and all that fun stuff.
I have a TV and a headset.
Well, it works.
One
I
of
just
my
have a
monitors
headset.
is a TV, so that's what I got.
Perfect. Yeah, it was just me having that playing. Whoops. Okay. Where were we? What'd you do? You asked the kid something, right?
I asked the adult what was up with the kid's handcuffs.
Oh.
What's up with the kid?
Not
Abigail's
sure yet.
coming for the
She's
first of kids again.
found
My
her as a stowaway below deck. My guess is she's on the run from someone, but she hasn't spoken much so far.
Okay.
Aw, thank you. Appreciate you, James. Yeah. And she just kind of like glances at him, like questioning. Don't worry, she's safe. Safe enough for now. And he kind of like gives you this
Like,
almost
wave to the
knowing
kid.
side eye.
She'll wave. I died.
And then he'll proceed with kind of cutting up the deer. I was tracking, well, actually, we kind of have, been being hunted by demons. But I was tracking a number of something. I wasn't sure what they were, but they took a number of other survivors off. Looks like they headed southeast.
What do you mean, something?
Well, they weren't any mortal species I was familiar with, but they definitely weren't fiends either.
Like undead?
No, just more like, corrupted. There's something wrong about them.
Cool.
Cool. Abigail would be like, oh, cool, they're corrupted. He just, like, shoots a glare at you. Just this deadpan kind of look of, almost like he knows where your mind is going. Or where your allegiances lie.
Oh, hey, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
No,
don't do that.
Don't do it.
Keep your mind in your mind. I will keep my mind in my mind.
As he finishes, like, slicing things up and putting the chunks of meat in his bag, he folds it over and slings it over his shoulder and nods to the kid. Kid, come on, kid. We shouldn't hang around here too long. And, what'd you say your name was again?
Abigail?
Abigail. Watch your step. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you jump. This place is a lot more dangerous than it looks. I've been around a long time, and I know where's a place worth fighting for, and where you need to jump ship. And trust me, swim off this rock as fast as you can. Come on, kiddo. And he'll turn and walk away with the other kid. As... Yeah, Critical Role is live. Thank you for the announcement, Twitch. As the...
Everyone was wondering.
going up again. I'm going head-to-head with Matt Mercer here. And as he walks away, you see this this gnome. White-haired gnome with a bob cut. She's got some war paint on. Kind of emerge from these rocks. And she had this crossbow trained on you evidently the whole time. And she just falls in line and and heads off with the other two.
Ew. She's gonna be like, what the hell? I didn't do nothing. She's gonna... Are they heading towards the fortress or away?
They're heading the opposite direction.
She's gonna call out, where are you guys even heading?
As far away from you guys as possible. You don't want to stay in one place for too long. Trust me.
She's gonna follow a little, like, pick up the pace and trail behind a little bit. What do you mean, don't want to stay in one place for too long? It's a fortress. You'd rather stay where the corrupted things can just pick you up? You just said. It's not safe.
Kid, this whole continent isn't safe. What makes you think a fortress that couldn't save them from the initial massacre will protect you once this entire continent is under enemy control?
What do you suggest we do?
I suggest you keep round-the-clock watches. And be careful. And as for you, I'd be careful who you make friends with.
Okay.
Just
Kind of
watch
like-
your back. Don't make deals with devils. Whatever they're offering, it's not worth it.
She's gonna kind of like give a bit of a kind of not skeptical face, but just kind of pondering that's suspicious that you're telling me that. And kind of stop following them.
All right. So, just kind of chill there for now.
How far did I end up? Am I still good?
I mean, yeah, you're
Okay,
you're not
cool.
that far. You're maybe a 20-minute walk from there.
Cool. What's around here?
More wastelands,
wait.
some other
Wait.
distant deer-like creatures and such.
Can I follow them stealthily?
You can roll stealth if you want to. Let's see how this goes. Sure. Go up against the ancient adventurer and see whose perception wins out.
Apparently,
listen.
we're all...
He said don't stay one place too long. If he finds me, I'll be like, I'm listening to you. Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. We're
17.
Solid logic.
I'm listening to you, man. Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry
17.
about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
It is fine.
It's fine.
We're all just doing stuff Markham doesn't want us to do.
Yeah, we're all like, oh, you wanted us to split the party? We're gonna split the party.
We're
I
going
never
to
said split the party. Why would
you
I
said
say...
don't split the
Oh,
party.
yes.
Don't
But we were already
the party.
split, so I'm just gonna go somewhere no
True.
one knows exists.
Right? All right. Well, let me pull up this
You
guy.
know, the logic is flawless.
Oh, yeah.
Completely. All right, so he gets a contesting perception check. All right. As far as you're aware, you are very well hidden.
That
dear.
has not ended well for me in the past, those words. But okay. I'm gonna just keep going.
How long do you want to follow them for?
Well, I'll see where they're going.
Okay. You follow them for a couple of hours. And they...
We're all just hours away now.
Right? And they
Damn.
eventually duck into this... You didn't even realize it was there before. They kind of move some debris, and there's this little cave that they then go in, and then the gnome kind of keeps an eye on, and then she pulls... Well, she tries. She kind of shakes it off and then tries again, and then pulls the debris back in front, covering their hideout. Yeah, you just casually missed the don't. Exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah. Now we pan over to Callie.
Hi.
We left you off with a hand on your shoulder.
Huh? That is correct. Yes.
All right, let me see here. What could go wrong, right?
Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome. All right, let's see.
Not gonna
Everything
tear
is
any
cool
holes
when
in
you're
any
part of
fabric
the
to
team.
save their time. Really more
Oh.
of a rug, really. Oh, never mind.
Okay. As you turn around?
We're kind of tense up, and then, yeah, we're gonna look. Or can I tell anything by the hand? It's humanoid.
It's humanoid.
Okay, there's no claws or anything. It's extra furry. Nails are painted, manicured.
Oh, the nails are very nicely done. Yes, the nails they're a little bit longer and pointier than you'd expect. The hand is actually surprisingly youthful looking. The skin is kind of a dark purplish gray.
Oh yeah, now we're looking. Who is this? Who is this purple?
As you turn around, there appears to be this winged tiefling. About your age, she looks. Maybe a couple years older. Looking at you rather inquisitively.
look inquisitively back. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Who are you?
And who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I live here.
Here?
Well, not here, but like on this continent, yes.
I didn't think anyone lived here.
There are a few, yes. Many, actually.
Noted. What's going on? What's going on down there?
Oh, that's a fight.
Yeah, it is.
Have you never seen
It's
battle before?
No.
Oh.
But I've read a lot about him. I didn't think they would look so cool.
Yes, it's, roll deception. Because you were just in a fight, like, 2 days ago.
Not one like this!
Okay, fair enough.
But I'll roll deception.
If
I'm
you're
casual.
actively trying to, otherwise she can just tell, like... Are you...
No, she's not trying to be deceptive or anything. She just hasn't been in a fight of this, like... She's never been in a fight of this magnitude.
Of this magnitude? Alright.
Yeah.
Then she'll just passively realize, like, you've clearly been in some sort of fight, but obviously you were meaning not of this magnitude.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were, like, actively trying to hide that.
No. She's not thinking of lying right now. Also, her deception's a -1. So, like,
Can't wait for you to roll deception checks later.
Oh,
Charisma's a dump stat.
Yay! You're gonna love what comes later.
I don't do social combat, Marco. I'm not good at it.
It's okay. It happens.
I hit things real good, though.
I hit good.
I hit good
Everyone needs a good hitter in the party.
That is true.
There we go. All right. Huh. I didn't realize that was a thing. She kind of looks at you and tilts her head, and she goes, "What do you think of it?"
I mean, clearly, like, it's kind of a toss-up on who's winning right now. Like, it's really kind of hard to tell. Because, like, over there, it looks like the demons are winning, but over here, it looks like those humans are. So it's like, could really go either way.
Yes. It really could, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe I've seen one like you before here. What's your name?
Yeah, like,
Callie. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Callie.
what's your name?
I'm Deirdre.
Deirdre?
Yes,
Nice to meet ya.
it is. It is. I live not far from here.
Yeah. I mean, you probably shouldn't be around this. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna move place because I've heard that happen about to move. But we're plenty far
Oh,
away
it's
from where
it's
I'm
perfectly
at,
safe
so,
for me. I've watched many battles. You just
Yeah?
have to stay up and out of the way.
Oh. So you don't really get like the stray. Nothing.
The what?
Never mind.
No. No, I've never been hit by a stray anything.
Oh well. That's good.
Yes, I suppose it is. So who are you rooting for?
Side.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'm leaning more towards the humanoid because but I mean, I don't really know why they're fighting, so I guess if I knew like the reason behind the thing, I would have a better idea. But I don't really have any idea what they're fighting. So.
Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Well.
Do you know why they're fighting?
Oh, yes, they both want to survive. Except one wants to conquer, and the other simply wishes to restore what's rightfully theirs.
Well, it's hard to argue with that.
It is. It is.
My kind usually just like stay out of fight. We're crafters. We don't really do it, but we learn a lot about him just as we know it's little boy. But this, I could kind of see why it's kind of you want to avoid all of this. Pretty cool though.
It is. It is. Matt, could you make a death saving throw for me?
Yeah, I can. Oh, okay. That did. Oh, okay, good. I thought that was gonna land on a 1. 13.
No.
Okay, that's a success.
No.
Would you like to get closer, maybe see the battle?
Wait, here. Things to back to, so I don't want to like die
Oh,
or get hurt. I mean,
well,
getting
that's
hurt
fair.
sucks.
I'm going to continue watching if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind me staying here and continue watching, I think we'll be
Sure, you may join me.
fine. Yeah. We'll see how this works. How this sounds. Do these usually take really long, or they like?
Sometimes they can be over in a couple of minutes. Sometimes it can take over a week of combat. Non-stop.
A week?
Oh, yes.
That's crazy.
So much blood. Lots of blood.
I imagine.
All the blood.
Very gross.
Has a very unique aroma in the air. Kind of sweet. With a salty.
I cut myself once whenever I was making glass because I cut myself on like a piece of hot glass, and that sucked. But it did make the glass pretty color. I
Oh,
considered it, but then I was told that was not really okay. That's sort of like fucked up.
you work with glass? How fascinating. Why do you do that?
What? Work with glass?
Yes.
Oh, it's a really cool medium, but I just enjoy it because it's something my family's always done, so we kind of have like a really big thing with it. You know, Nanka style glass is kind of a big deal. Don't mean to flex on it too much. Well, really everything, all of the glass is very free, high quality, and very sought after. It's just continuing the family business, but it's very cool. It's not. It's very hot, but you can't really tell.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
Very
if you ever need a glass blower, I'm your girl. I mean, I can show you now if you want. We got a me and my family has a really cool way of blowing glass. It's like a portable method of doing
Your
it.
family?
Yeah.
Did you just... I didn't know people could move to this continent. Did you just move here?
Involuntarily, yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Where
We had
from?
a shipwreck. We had a shipwreck not too long while ago, and we all kind of washed up here. It was incredibly scary. I was stuck in a box for hours.
That sounds horrifying.
Fuck. It was the
I
worst.
couldn't imagine being trapped. It's one of my worst nightmares.
It was you and me both. Being stuck in that box.
So, I didn't know there were any houses left that were really worth moving to. Where you came from must have been absolutely terrible. Where do you live now?
Kind of the fortress. It's a couple miles that way.
Oh, really?
Ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Well,
Yeah. We're trying to make a little home there. I mean, the fortress looks pretty abandoned. Yeah.
well, that does sound fun.
Mhm.
Another death
Yeah,
saving throw for Marcus.
my brother's there. We made a whole bunch of friends there.
Oh, that's
A whole
wonderful.
bunch of people there.
Another 13.
Okay.
He's alive. He'll live.
I got one more success than I'm good.
Awesome.
How's Sir Wellington and the bro doing?
Because I hope early on.
Well, you'll find out later.
Healing has some potions on
Yes.
him or something.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Mhm.
Well, if we could just maybe sit here and enjoy the battle then, if you don't want to get closer.
How much?
We
Because
don't.
I don't want it like. I don't want splash damage.
Oh, we can get plenty closer without getting into that range. That's not too bad.
Get a little.
Okay.
But if I get within range of an arrow, if an arrow comes hurtling after me, no.
That sounds reasonable.
I like my life.
Make a perception check.
Sick. I'm super perceptive. Don't even worry about it.
This is not smart. But who's just a rando who lives on an island full of freaking demons.
No one had any conversations about stranger danger with this child.
I mean,
She's
to be
lived
fair,
in a
this is
monastery.
another teen, so.
Yeah, she's
It's
lived in a
still-
monastery her entire life. The only other like social interaction she has is the people who come to the monastery or people who leave the monastery or
Yeah,
people
that's
in it.
fair.
Social
Oh my
cues, what
gosh.
are those? I got a 17.
You hear some distant dogs barking.
Oh, horrifying.
They definitely don't sound like normal dogs.
Porkers.
Hmm. You managed to make it down a little ways, and
Following
watch
my new
as
tiefling friend.
what?
Following my new tiefling friend.
Right?
I made a friend.
She shows you a nice little ledge you can crawl up on, and you are like maybe you're less than 100 yards away from them now. Well, wait,
Whoa.
less than that actually. Less than 100 feet from them now.
Oh!
Yeah, you're right above them, and she's like, "Just stay low, and they won't notice you." Oh, your audio cut out.
I'm kind of on fire.
Don't worry, I'll keep them from seeing us.
Okay.
So while they're doing that, the sun has actually begun to set at this point.
He's finding someone who knows how to building a battle axe and taking notes.
Right. Marcus, another death saving throw for me.
Become alive.
Right.
I got a 14.
Oh. I thought you were
You
just gonna end at
are-
4 and I was gonna cry.
You are alive. Unconscious but alive.
Okay. I haven't really gotten to do much.
Right? Yeah, I mean, you did almost kill 4 hellhounds.
I think I rolled freaking higher.
Right?
Anyway.
You just needed 5 more hit points on each one.
Damn hellhounds.
So you just kind of chill there, I'm guessing, until
Hanging out.
just hanging out?
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
I might show her my cool glass blowing trick.
Fair enough. Marcus, you wake up.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. Give me a Constitution check for me first. I'll see how long it takes to wake you up.
Okay, not bad. 21.
For your first one, nice. You wake up, It's dark out, but at least you have a pretty good feeling it's not been like days.
Is anything around me?
Yeah, the dead bodies of 4 different hellhounds.
He's just gonna like look. Like I assume he's like kind of that's how he's gonna look up. And just see the bodies go. I am so fucking done with this island. And like, is there anything alive around him or like moving?
No.
Okay, he's gonna like slowly get up, and thankfully he still has the majority of his spells. So he is going to heal himself because I don't think he has any health potions. So he will use a level 3 slot of Cure Wounds,
Okay.
which is the last slot for that level.
Nice.
Okay. 22 plus 9. Yeah, it heals him 31 points. Thank you, Life Cleric.
Nice.
So yeah, he's gonna immediately start to look around for Sir Wellington and crap, whatever.
Early
on.
Early on.
All right. Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Or a survival check to track them.
We'll do survival. I'm actually proficient in that.
Nice. It doesn't get used enough. I will try and change that.
That's gonna be a. Is it 15? Hold on, I gotta see here. Oh no, that's actually higher. Okay, it's a 17.
Not bad. All right. You're able to kind of pick up their tracks. It looked like more hellhounds showed up and they had to retreat.
Well, he's gonna be glad he at least got out. They got out of that. He might be a little bit miffed that they left him alone, but he's like, understandable.
I mean, not like you can really be carried in all that armor and the fact that it's 2 kids.
Yeah. That at that point, he's like, I don't blame them, but still.
Like he's like 18. He's full.
Yeah, but I mean, a human
He's-
ranger in
okay.
full armor.
Well,
Yeah,
cleric.
he's monk thick.
Yeah.
Cleric.
So he's like,
He could he probably could have dragged Marcus and used him as like bait, I guess.
use him as like
Oh,
bait. It's
You
so
know,
fucked up.
At this point, like now that it's night, he's gonna look around and just. He doesn't like it, but he is going to try and go back to the fortress at this point.
All right. As you start working your way back towards the fortress, are you following their tracks?
Yeah, I actually, I would follow their tracks.
Okay.
I assume they lead to the fortress. So
They do head that direction, yes. But they do deviate off again a ways. And then you start finding dead hellhounds scattered along the way. And then you come to this one large section where there's just a bunch of dead hellhounds.
okay, I know he is worried about his not surrogate son, but like surrogate nephew. So he and the other on time. So
All right.
he's gonna move toward them.
Fair enough.
And yes, Adamite armor does or does not have the disadvantage when it comes to stealth.
It does not. That's the nice thing about it.
Yeah, he is gonna definitely try to stealth at this point. Thank you.
All right.
That is a freaking nat 2022. Yes, thank you, Dice. I love you. Anyway,
Nice.
yeah. Yeah. Stealthily following.
All right. As you pursue them, you find that it leads to a large cave in the mountains.
Okay. And like, how recent are the tracks? Would you be able to tell?
A few hours old. No tracks
Okay,
come out again, though. And it does appear a number of other human tracks meet up with this, or humanoid tracks meet up with this set of tracks.
Okay. This time he is going to switch out the warhammer. He's going to put it on his hip and then take out the smiley face shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now armor class is back to 18. Not that that would have mattered.
Yeah.
But he's just going to slowly start moving. Oh, he will cast light on his on the mace, and he'll just start slowly moving, just whispering, "Hello, Sir Wellington? Anyone here? Hello?"
Make a perception check if you get anything to help you because it's nose based. Otherwise, it's a straight roll.
Okay. I mean, would perception be nose based? Or
Perception can be all senses based, but some species give you like advantage if it's using your
Oh.
nose or your hearing or something like that.
okay, yeah, no, I'm just a human, so that's just 17. Yeah, 17.
There's something salty. There's a very salty flavor in
Salty as
the
in-
A flavor.
and you smell this pungent odor, and when you open your mouth, it kind of tastes like iron.
Like iron as in blood, or
Yes.
Hilarious.
he's going to start trying to move a bit faster,
All right.
because with the tracks not leaving and that, he is starting to get worried.
It does get very dark in here very quickly,
Good thing I have lights.
right?
Oh yeah, so that just to specify, light is bright light in a 20-foot radius.
So what do you cast the light on? What glows?
My mace.
The mace? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a morning star.
Yeah. So
Morning
20
star
feet-
glows.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny now that you say it. So 20 feet bright light, and then additional 20 feet of dim light.
Okay. Yes. As you come around this very tight bend, you come face to face with who you recognize as one of the deckhands from the ship. Sort of.
Like undead, or
Blood, dried blood, trickles from his eyes, which are just two holes in his head.
oh yeah, that mofo's definitely dead.
He's dead.
I was
He's
gonna
very
do a
dead.
medicine check, but the two
Yeah.
holes, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
no, this
He's standing upright.
Like
what?
eye socket.
Yeah, there's just holes where his eyes should be. But he's standing upright.
Does he look like he's registered me or no?
They came for his eyes.
On closer inspection, you see something kind of sticking out of the top of his head just a little bit.
He became a pigment.
A what?
A pigment.
I don't know
Okay,
what that
Bart.
is.
I will show you.
What?
I will show you what a pigment is.
Alright, I'm now curious. You see
So,
something
Mark-
just sticking the slightest bit out of his head.
Okay, so Marcus, now traumatized over the fact of how powerful things actually are here.
And on closer inspection, it's the tip of a spike. Which you're able to follow down, goes all the way down, and then out his right heel into the ground.
Oh, I read about this guy. This is my
is what
favorite
the
guy.
Taylor bullshit.
This is my favorite guy in history. Love this man.
In history?
Yes.
Yeah, Vlad the Impaler.
Oh.
No, he's going to see this, and like first he's like gonna have the thought, is he possessed by some sort of demon? But then as he sort of moves the morning star down and looks at it, he's gonna be utterly horrified because the most he has seen at this point is maybe a couple of dead bandits. Nothing like this. And he knows he is not going to be able to help anything. So he is definitely going to try and sneak out of the cave to try and get any sort of help at this point.
Okay.
Can I see anything else besides the...
So at
impaled
that
body?
guy, you just don't even proceed?
Like, I just lost to a bunch of hellhounds. Anything that freaking sticks someone on a spike, I don't know. Like, I guess
Got a point.
at that point, like, he's not too sure of himself in battle at this point. Can he look to see if it was caused by anything demonic, or like anything like that?
Like as in like cast detect good and evil?
Yeah.
I mean, the entire continent radiates with evil, but yeah.
But like anything like specific evil here. Okay.
No, it's all just basically it's like Geiger counter going overload. Radiation is deathly high. Get out of there.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, he. But he wants to make sure Sir Wellington is okay.
Make another survival check for me.
Okay, I will do that. That is an 18 this time.
Okay. The footprints that rendezvous with Sir Wellington and the hellhounds, there does not appear to be scuffling between them and Sir Wellington. It seems to be between them and the hellhounds. So whatever it was probably friendly.
Something friendly that saved them or that put the body on Spike?
You actually don't know. What you do know is that everywhere there were dead hellhounds, the larger footprints were kind of right around those bodies.
Would the body's footprints fit that?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Ah, crap. 13.
You're not sure.
Okay. He's just gonna lightly, again, loud enough to where, like, someone close could hear it. Sir Wellington? Are you here? Anyone?
Silence. You do hear the faint dripping of something wet a bit further down.
Okay, let's go a little deeper.
All right. Give me another perception check.
What did I get? That is a 17.
All right. As you continue down, the air feels colder. The pungent smell gets more prevalent, and the smell of blood gets stronger.
Oh, Jesus.
Or the taste of blood gets stronger.
He's gonna try
As-
and like pull up the hood to cover his mouth.
Fair enough. As you proceed, the water starts to drip on you.
Didn't
And-
expect the water.
What?
What is it? Like just the whole classic like. Just look and see what it is.
Oh, well, you don't need to worry about that. It runs down your nose. And as you do that as well and wipe it off your head, it's blood.
Let's do the classic horror thing. Let's look up and just
You don't want to do that.
The first thing you notice are hands. 12 in number. Apparently missing the bodies they should be connected to, though. Each one pinned to the ceiling by a separate spike. But those are just high up on the wall. You go up a bit further. You find the feet. And directly above you, face down, staring at you with looks of horror, their glazed over eyes, are another 6, I guess now former survivors of the shipwreck. Each one has a spike through their jugular, and another through their torso, holding them to the ceiling. As they bleed out through their arms and legs, which are left to dangle.
Ah, major artery.
Mm-hmm.
none of them look like Sir
Just got-
Wellington. At least one of them.
They all look like Sir Wellington. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, this
What?
dude had mushrooms too.
There are 6 Sir Wellingtons staring at you. No.
Horrifying.
That's the worst
One-
part of it.
One of them is horrifying.
Marcus is like, I might want to get a couple of the heads to scare Abigail with. But joking aside, yeah, no, he is utterly horrified at this. And he's gonna start muttering basically whatever the Taliane's version of the Lord's Prayer is,
Okay.
while holding tight to his holy symbol.
So you continue deeper?
What's in front of me? I know what's above me. What's in front of me?
In front of you, So are you just going to continue walking forward then?
If the tracks are leading there, then
Okay.
yeah.
You begin to hear a creaking sound. Like rusty gears being cranked slowly.
he is definitely going to be learning what the hell did he walk into. Can I see the source of the noise?
You can't at the moment. It seems to be around the corner.
Okay. And I imagine the cave is just pitch black. If
It is,
Marcus
yeah.
decides to cover it, his morning star.
As you round the corner, the first thing you see is one of the sailors. Hands tied to this kind of crank, which he is slowly twisting in circles.
Okay. Does he look possessed or just...
As you get closer, it sounds like he's softly crying.
Still no other light than my morning star?
Nope,
Okay.
he's not reacting to your morning star at all. Just softly crying as he turns the winch.
Oh, do I do the classic horror thing? It's too much. I have to. He's gonna look around to make sure there's no one around besides the ones there and go, hey, I'm part of the ship. What's going on down here? Like, whispering so only he can hear.
Who? Oh, who's there?
I'm a friend.
There are no friends here.
I'm a cleric. If you need any healing, I can help you.
You can't help me. No one can.
Let me get you out of the whatever's holding you and get the hell out of here. Look, have you seen a gnome child? Like 2-3 feet, maybe less. Someone on fire?
What do you think? And he turns his head, so you can see that both his eyes have been gouged out. The dried blood is just streaked down his cheeks like tears.
Tell me this. What did this to you?
Poor man got.
The I don't know how to describe it. It's a nightmare, a horror.
Alright, did it have spikes? Fangs? Wings?
Please. Just make me stop. He's still cranking the winch as he speaks. It made me do this and I can't stop. It made me do this until they stopped screaming and I can't stop.
The only way to stop you is to... Can anyone, like, break this spell or whatever it's doing?
I don't care what you have to do. Cut off my hands, kill me. Just make me stop. I wanted to stop, but they stopped screaming before I could stop, and I know what that means.
He's going to nod. That the guy can see. He's going to nod and basically say, Is there anything that you confess or any last rites of any god you believe?
It made me kill them. But not like in a normal way. That thing's pure evil. I asked it to make me stop. I said I didn't want to watch it, so it took my eyes. And it made me do it anyway. I should have asked him to take my ears too. Then I at least couldn't have heard the screams.
He's just going to raise the mace in his hand. Mutter.
If my wife survived the shipwreck, tell her I'm sorry.
He's going to take a deep breath.
Her name is Her name's Alicia. She's you can't miss her. Really tall, verbal, beautiful woman. She was wearing a beautiful blue dress the day of the shipwreck. So unless she packed a change of clothes for sure, then she's probably in that still. Long blonde hair.
He'll just nod as he raises and mutter, "Give to the one who asks of you, and do not turn away those in need." And he's going to bring down the Morning Star to basically end the guy, put him out of his misery.
Just right on his head?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What?
Yo, what blood? Gonna bludgeon him?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so long.
This thing has big spikes. It'll go straight through his brain instantly.
Yeah.
Roll to hit, though. Just make sure. With advantage, obviously. Just to make sure you don't whiff. And, like the executioner who tried to behead what's her name and missed the first try.
So, again, I don't know. I got a nat 20 with that advantage.
My god.
So...
You crush his head first try. It just caves in.
Oh my god.
But he doesn't stop turning the crank.
Oh god!
Ah!
What the hell?
His head just caves in.
Oh no.
Brain matter everywhere. But he keeps turning the crank.
Okay, I do have...
The crank is attached to... Now that you're, right here, you can tell it's attached to, some gears that, go up farther up along the wall.
Okay. He's at the very least gonna pull out... Gonna stow the Morning Star for a second because it's still bright. Pull out the axe. Chop his hands at the wrist so the body doesn't have to move anymore.
The body continues trying to crank it. Obviously it's not, since the hands are connected. And the rest of it is not. But the body is going through the motion of cranking it.
Okay. Is there any immediate sign of Sir Wellington at all?
Are you going to kind of take a peek up at the contraption and stuff?
Yes.
First thing you notice is
taking out the
lots of blood and just rivers of blood dripping down from this contraption. There's the spare finger, occasional meaty bone. And as you go up, you find out what that creaking noise was. Tied along a series of strange contraptions are about 8 different bodies. each one having been twisted like so repeatedly. One of which, now very mangled, bodies, rib cages just completely. A few of them looks like they just snapped in half. And among them, you notice a particularly tall and blonde furbolg wearing a blue bloodstained dress.
Going to mutter, Caliante, please let them to be together in the hereafter.
There are definitely no signs of Sir Wellington at this time.
At this point, Marcus can't do anything at this point. He's gonna see all of this, and I just rolled myself a Constitution saving throw to see if the fact that yeah, he pukes.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
What?
But he is definitely just that nauseous of you want to, but he's not.
Yeah, I feel that.
And at this point, with no sign of Sir Wellington, you just want to get the hell out of there. Come back with however many people he can.
Alright. So you bolt at this point? The body is still trying to turn the crank. It's kind of lurching.
The fuck, Marco?
I need a lap. I need to take a lap.
Yeah, I do.
As you just run off from this grisly scene.
Yeah, he is getting.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay,
You go insane.
You take a point of insanity. And a
It's a
heroic
rock
luck.
You know, I talked in freaking Cole server about playing Call of Cthulhu. I didn't mean right now.
You literally signed up for a horror campaign.
Oh, come on. This was
We
horror
made it
as
a
in-
family comedy.
We
And now
did.
it's
Now
now
it's
the
back
horror.
to horror.
Now they're like,
Now
yeah,
the
you
horror.
saw it.
I mean,
Bitch, you
that's
guessed it.
That is a 19.
Okay. You feel
You guessed
something
it.
trying to peer into your mind.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
hate that.
Block it out. Block it out.
And you manage to... it feels like wet, slimy tentacles just seeping in and trying to wrap itself around your brain. And you just shrug it off and you feel it dissipate.
You know, he is bolting. He does not care at this point.
Alright.
Something just tried to basically mind play him. He's getting the hell out of there.
You definitely get out. Once you're outside, and I imagine you just sprint for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Make a perception check for me.
Holy... Okay. Again, natural
You can
20.
Nice.
You get so many 20s on that dice.
I love
Those are good dice. Yeah, hang on to those.
Those are really good dice. So yeah, 24 total, but yeah,
You see a small party a ways down the cliffside. And you see a large barbarian with a gnome child sitting on his shoulders.
Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Wait, is that...
Your best guess is it's Kieran and Sir Wellington, along with a small, kind of a rescue party.
You know, he's going to go to them like, wait, Sir Wellington, what the... And he's got to go. And just... Like, as soon as it goes off, Kieran, Sir Wellington, it's me. Where the hell were you?
As you approach, we will tab back over to Abigail.
Okay, I gotta go. Sorry, we're watching some friends' kids, so I gotta go help with them really quick.
Okay, no problem. I have your guest thingy to cover you with now. Ha 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 ha.
Thank you.
No problem. Yay. Alright, let me pull that up to here.
That escalated so quickly. I
That
love it. That was wonderful. Well
I
done.
love
Thank you.
I love the Saw movies.
Wow.
I have never seen a actual horror movie in my life.
My son.
That was
Why?
because I don't do too well with it, so this is very
But why
out of
would you do
character for me.
So wait, if you don't do well with horror,
Yeah,
why would you
do
run
this?
a horror campaign?
Because I want to expand myself as a writer,
Okay.
and I want a
I
character that I can
wholeheartedly support
truly,
this.
wholeheartedly hate.
Let the goth help you.
You already have. I was literally like referencing some of your examples. I was like, okay, I can do this. Describe small details.
Mm-hmm. And you see how effective it is?
Very effective. I almost puked myself at that last part.
It's very effective.
Very effective. So thank you for wandering into the higher level domain early, Selkie.
You're welcome. I'm happy
yeah.
to help.
You have unlocked new terrifying stuff.
Listen, if there's one thing I've learned I'm good at, is taking the plot and putting it in some order.
Right? I mean, to be fair, that's technically Moss who did that in our Friday campaign. Technically, because he's the one that teleported us into place.
Yeah, we could have been real subtle, but no.
Right? Nope, right in the middle of the castle.
Dude.
So, yeah. On a lighter note, you just saw this gnome, this elf child, and then this old elf barricade themselves inside this cave, and you're out few-hour hike from everyone else. What do you want to do?
Can I hear inside the cave?
Hmm?
Can I hear inside the cave?
If you want to get closer and make a perception check, maybe.
Yeah. You got dirt on me. I gotta get dirt on him. Come on, man.
Suspicious.
I gotta kill off Telmar or something. His voice is so damn hard to do.
Yeah, like... Okay, hold on. Perception check.
It's just like an older Ellen.
It basically is, but without the English accent.
14.
Because Ellen's kind of got this accent here. And he's just got the gruffness. I guess if Ellen spoke like this and was American, and then you had the gruffness, that's, yeah. Yeah, it's an
If
old
Ellen was
American Ellen.
Yeah, if Ellen was American and smoked a pack a day.
Right? Alright.
That's 14.
14?
Yeah.
You can't really hear. It's very muffled in there.
What do I got? What can I do in here? What's around me?
Wasteland.
Wow. Cool. Is it like a big rock? Or no, you said it was debris that they moved?
Yeah. It was like, just like some... It looked like a wall of a building. That had kind of like... Like, it looked like... This cave is like on the outskirts of a small, ruined village. And it looked like they had dragged some of that debris and kind of used that to pull it in front of the cave.
Can I look for another entrance if there is one?
Sure, you can make an investigation check.
Okay. 50.
Oh, nice.
Not bad, not bad.
Bed.
You look around for a while. There does not appear to be any other entrances into the cave.
Wait, is she going down the big cave I was just in?
No, she's trying to break into Pelmar and
Pelmar's
this
cave.
elfin child's cave.
Oh,
I don't
dear.
particularly
No,
want to walk in the door, but like that seems to be my option.
sheer chaos here,
Just bust in.
right?
Yeah, maybe I won't knock. Just
bust in.
I'll go in.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll just go in. No, wait. She had a crossbow on me the whole time. If I walk in, they might just shoot on sight. Or maybe he knows I was following him. Let's be real here.
I don't know. What would
I don't know
what would
either.
an ancient adventurer be able to roll on perception against your 17 stealth?
I don't know.
I mean, depending on the class, very, very, very high.
I know, but I don't
How
know.
paranoid is he?
Is he a paranoid rogue? Because he will definitely see her no matter what after that.
Is there anything like around that I can make a stupid comment on? I'll just make a stupid comment on like the weather or something, or like a phenomenon that's going on. See if anyone responds to me,
Yeah.
so they know it's me.
Okay, make a perception check first, and then go for it.
Perception.
Yeah.
Perception is 19.
Okay, and then you're making a comment on a rock.
No, I'm just making I'm making not really a joke, but just like a stupid comment, to see if they engage with me, like just like.
Observational comment.
Yeah, just some dumb observation, like.
Man, weather
If-
stupid.
Like some dumb joke, like, oh, I wish the sun was always this red, or something like that.
All
Probably
right.
some edgelord joke.
Give me an edgelord joke. Go for
No!
it. And if it
Ew,
is good,
edgelord
it
joke.
might just straight up work.
Ah, damn it! I have dug myself into a trap.
I want to
Man,
hear
damn
this
it.
That looks
edgelord
like a
joke.
knife.
Give it to me.
No, I can't come up with edgelord jokes on the spot.
You just
Are you
said
gonna go?
one.
Are you please?
Yeah, but that was, like-
Edgelord jokes right now.
Ah. I don't know.
Man, that cloud looks like a knife. I wish I could cut myself with.
Okay, whoa. Oh man.
I'll Google edgelord jokes for you.
Wow.
But there's the classic one where there's a kid, right?
Yeah.
You can say like, oh, you might need some help with that kid. They say it takes a village to raise a child, but it only takes one necromancer to raise a village, so might need some
There you
help
go.
with that.
Do it.
What,
didn't
what
say
was,
that
your,
at the
what was
door.
your perception again?
19.
19. Okay.
But then it takes a whole village to raise a single child. You just need one necromancer to raise a whole village.
I
Right.
got you if you need some help. Not that I'm gonna help with the kid,
Man, fuck
but-
that kid.
but
You hear a voice directly behind you say, "That was a pretty good joke, kid."
directly behind me.
Yeah. He
Got him.
like right over your shoulder.
Cool. She's gonna jump and turn around. Like, is he right there?
Oh yeah. Apparently, while you were walking around with your 19 perception and investigating everything, his little 27 stealth got out and he started following you for a change.
Okay.
He could have been out here for a while now, so I hope you don't talk to yourself.
I don't know. Probably mutters. Yeah. Probably.
Angry
Yeah.
mutters.
Yeah. Stupid fucking dirt. Stupid stuff like that. Yeah.
Makes
It's
sense.
just probably. Yeah. Is this is Pelmar?
Yep.
Okay. She's gonna be like. Yeah, she's gonna turn and kind of like be startled by that. You need to. Give a warning or something.
Why would I do that? It's not like you were particularly open about following me.
Well, I knew you knew I was there, okay?
Roll deception.
I knew it.
Oh dear. Oh,
It starts again. Nat 20.
Nat 20! Alright.
Yes, I love
He
flying.
raises an eyebrow and goes, "I'll give you the benefit of the doubt with that." So, you want help, or you want to offer help?
I don't. What help do you need?
I don't need help. So I was asking if you wanted help.
Well, I think it may be a fair assumption that everybody's collectively trying to get off this place. Would it be a benefit to try collectively to get off this space with more people?
I suppose that's reasonable.
Do you have a plan?
No, I'm kind of ad-libbing, shall we say.
Is your party as insufferable as mine?
Depends on your point of view.
Well, what do you know about the place?
I know it fell over 16,000 years ago now. I remember that day. Almost decimated my home. And I still lost everything. I know that too. Work with any of these demons or devils or any of such types is to court death. And I know that if we don't get off this rock soon, we never will.
Why do you think that?
Look around you. Whatever that did this is still here. And you don't want to face something like that.
Not particularly.
Do you want to come inside? Get a bite to eat?
I'll come in, I guess.
We cooked up the, I don't know if you can really call it a deer at this point, the thing that you hunted. You're welcome to have a bite.
I don't really need any of that. I'm good with the blood part.
Yeah, that's fair. You Dampiers have it easy, don't you?
It's pretty cool.
Don't need to breathe. Don't need to sleep.
Yeah.
Damn. You don't even need to eat. Save for your, special version of eating.
Mm-hmm. You know, I considered just walking home, but I think it would take way too long. And I'm not sure what's at the bottom of the ocean.
Nothing good.
Yeah. But it's a backup.
That's for sure. Well, Lana's got a meal ready, so if you want to at least try the flavor, it's inside.
Okay. I'll go in.
So your name's Abigail.
He kind of leads the way, opens up the entrance, and follows you inside.
You have a last name, or just Abigail?
I do have a last name. Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
Do you have a last name?
I do. Mine's Fargelia.
Nazarian.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Make a history check.
Plotting.
Not 20.
All
Two
right.
in a row.
Nice.
27.
You
This
guys
is
are
a
nat
session of
20
nat
all
20s.
over the place.
That's a 27. I have a high history.
Right?
Don't
know-
worry,
I know him
balance it out.
specifically. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you can balance it out. We'll see how this.
I'll
Or you
balance it
might
out.
roll
Don't
really
you
well.
worry.
We'll see.
Don't you worry.
Right.
27 history. What's his blood
You
type?
know right.
I saw you the other day.
It's type O.
You're familiar with the country that back when you were a kid was still fighting hard against the Vladimirian Empire. But when you were maybe about only about 70 or 80 years old, it
Only
it
when I was a baby.
right, it fell to the Gothian Empire. And it was called Fargelia. The name of the country was Fargelia. So there's a decent chance this guy has ties to there. Especially if he said he was there the day of the cataclysm over 16,000 years ago. But yeah, the Gothian Empire only subdued it in the last, 550 years.
Goddamn that empire.
He'll raise an eyebrow and go, your parents are, nobles in Edania, aren't they?
Well, how do you know that?
Think I met your sister once, Micah. Really hyper young thing. Bit overly optimistic.
Yeah. She is.
Last I saw her, she was prepping to help an old friend of mine take back what was his.
What do you mean?
Let's just say she's a bit of a revolutionary.
Sure, at the library, maybe. She has the
Library.
record for the most books read, probably.
Yeah, this might come as a shock to you, but your kid sister's actually a rebel. You heard of the Greenwood Revolution? It's kind of taken off when we left.
I've heard of it. Are you out of your mind?
Most definitely, yes. I mean, we've been alive as long as I have. It's hard to keep your sanity.
My sister's at school. She's been at school for the past fucking century. My sister's at school.
Sounds like you're not the only liar in the family, then.
Oh,
Excuse me?
pull him out.
Holy crap.
Pull him out.
I'm just saying. Deception isn't any of your strong suits, but you guys keep tending towards it.
I don't know who you think you are, but my sister's at school and I am a perfectly decent, sometimes liar, okay? I know what I'm doing. I use it perfectly to my advantage. And I don't appreciate these snips and these lies and this slander of my family, okay?
You believe whatever you want to, kid. I used to look at things as optimistically as you, or I guess I could say starry-eyed as you. whatever I wanted my reality to be, it's what I believed. Just keep yourself grounded. If you don't, something's liable to grab you and pull you back down to earth. And you're gonna impact on the ground a lot harder than you'd like.
Okay. Impact this on the ground. She's gonna just stick out her middle finger and leave.
This.
She's
Damn.
not happy.
Oh my god.
Mm-mm.
You don't want any of the meat?
I told you I have blood. I don't want any of your stupid whatever. And she's just gonna go in a corner somewhere.
Hardcore as fuck. Impact this bit.
That is definitely an edgelord thing to do right there.
Absolutely. She's moody right now, and she's like, oh yeah, impact this. I'm gonna go in the corner.
Ew. I just get the vibes of fuck you, Dad.
Exactly. She's reverting to like, I don't know how to deal with this, so impact this. I'm gonna go in the corner.
Boy.
But it's like it's probably not really big, so she's probably like still right there.
You know, I wouldn't go for a long hike overnight. We may not get along well, but I'll leave you alone if you want to crash here for the night.
Whatever. She's just gonna stay there. She's not gonna move out the door.
Okay. That's fine.
Impact this.
Make yourself comfortable, kid.
I'm telling Hilarious that.
Right?
This session. holy
I'm
crap.
600 years old.
He's
Stop
gonna
it.
He's gonna be so proud of you. Oh my god.
That was so good.
Nice.
So, you just rest there for the night?
Well, did they sleep?
Palmar doesn't really sleep. The other two do, yeah. But he just kind of sits and he'll meditate for like
Why does?
30 minutes at a time and then get up and walk around.
How deeply does he meditate? Because I don't sleep.
Not really deep at all.
Okay. I can't do any antics.
I mean,
You
you
can't
can
rob
you
his
can
line.
try. You can try.
No,
I mean, as far
'cause
as you're
he's-
aware, he's
No, but-
meditating.
What I'm aware of is that he's stealthed on me crazy high twice, and he's onto me every single time I try to do stuff. So I'm just gonna like,
Yeah, his checks have been really high. To be fair, he's level 20, so he's like a plus 16 to everything.
but like, just knowing that
Yeah.
he snuck up on me that well, and I had no clue. Like, she probably would be like, okay, if he's not
Right.
even sleeping, I probably won't try to like snoop on them. I'll just kind of
Someone who knows Palomar? Yep.
like,
Sounds about right.
I was just gonna like,
I mean, he was a stealth boy even back when he was like level 10.
I'll just cross my arms in the corner, wait for.
Wait for morning.
Hey.
Yeah.
As you sit there, you hear just throughout the night hellhounds barking, occasional scream, blood curdling, horrified scream, horrifying and horrified scream. This moaning wail that almost seems to carry on the wind, that comes up a lot.
So I'm so
And
tempted
this-
to make another edgelord joke.
Feel free.
No.
Okay. And make a perception check for me.
24.
There's a scent of brimstone in the air. And the taste of blood in your mouth.
Nice.
You're right, for you that's a good thing. You're like, oh,
Right? It's
tasty.
breakfast.
My god, that's like whenever you walk in Disney.
Right?
Yeah.
And you hear a voice in your head.
Oh, it's never good.
Not good.
Hey. So about our deal.
Mm.
I was curious if you might do me a favor. And we'll tab over to Callie.
I was like, it's in my head. What do I do with this information?
Oh boy, me and my tiefling friend, we're gonna have so much fun. Definitely nothing bad's gonna happen because we're friends.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, you're chilling there, right?
Yep,
You just watch for the rest of the battle.
like good friends.
Yeah. She kind of like narrates and explains who's who and stuff like that, and the dynamics of the war thus far. And after a couple of hours, the battle seems to wrap up, and the winning party is actually the Demon Slayers. They go to the aid of those who are losing, and they just eventually do kill the demons in the area. And they kind of clean up, gather the wounded and the dead, and move on.
So they're just
It's just an empty battlefield now.
they're done now.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Well, I mean, we could go down and loot the battlefield if you want. We have a couple of hours before the demons start to return to their home plane of existence.
But they're taking everything.
Oh, they're only taking their own dead, see? And she points out how the Demon Slayers are only taking their own dead. They're not touching any of the demons.
Demons are just like, fuck it.
Yeah, they just leave the bodies there.
Neat. I mean, yeah,
They don't-
They probably have stuff, right?
They do have interesting stuff, yeah.
Works for me. Let's go see what stuff they have. I'd like to see.
Alright, you slide down and get to begin kind of checking out the battlefield. What are you looking for anything in particular?
Nope. I'm looking for cool things.
Okay.
I don't know what's here, but I'm kind of following her lead of what is cool, what can I find?
Fair enough. Do you use armor?
No, heavy.
Huh, fair enough. Do you have weapons you like?
Yeah, I started using this really cool axe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a new thing that I just picked up, but I've also got a really cool sword.
Oh, that's so cool.
It is really cool. I normally don't deal with this stuff. I mostly just use my bow staff for certain things, but like, I've got tons of weapons on, and I only know how to use one of them confidently.
That's impressive.
Yeah, but I'm learning, and I'm gonna get really cool at it. Because there was also this one dream that we had where like there was like this pulse, and then I became a giant. Amazing. And then whenever I woke up, then I knew how to use this axe, and it was dope. Now I just have it, but like I can't use it really well yet.
Well, that is cool.
But if there's any like little like trinkets or like little things that they didn't use.
So, like little trinkets that might be left behind. Yeah.
Yeah, I like trinkets. It's fun.
I guess we can look for that, yeah. Make an investigation check.
Wait. Look at this. Look, I'm gonna balance out all the nat 20s. I'm gonna be with the party. We're gonna do nat 20 shit. You know?
You know, I like it.
It's not a nat 20. But
That's a
it is
shame.
an 18. But it is an 18. But it's not horrible. It's pretty good.
A what?
An 18.
Okay. You find a strange key. It's dangling from the keychain of one of the demons.
I realized how many trinkets I have. I have a lot of trinkets. Just pulled up my inventory list and now I have a ton. Okay. I have a weird key.
Yep. A mystery key.
Mystery key.
Oh.
Does it happen to go to any of the locked boxes that I have?
Don't know yet.
The long shot.
That's fair. You also find there we go. No, not a voting kit, you imbecile. Yes, you find vote Demon Prince for king. I don't know. Obviously not that. You find a pair of goggles of night.
Goggles of night. Is that an actual?
Yeah, it just grants night vision.
up?
Actually, it is.
Sweet. I have become Ellen.
Haha.
I have become Ellen.
Right?
Wait, Ellen?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Character from another campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He has
Goggles
night
of
vision.
night. Hell yeah.
Goggles.
I get night vision.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck yeah. How did I end up with so much gold? Oh, right. Looting.
Right.
I just noticed how much gold I had, and I'm like, how did it?
Lot of
What?
looting. Lot of looting.
I steal a lot.
And, you find... She goes up to this one demon. She's like, he's dead anyhow. And she pulls out a dagger and sticks it into his large stomach and begins to cut down. This pungent, rotten smell just... You all suddenly feel this desire to become Hansel and say, and I thought it smelled bad on the outside.
Okay.
This horrific odor. That was for you, Naz.
Gross.
As a half-decayed body falls out.
Oh.
You missed it, but it ate one of the demon slayers earlier, so now we can check out her body for loot. And she just kind of begins checking the body for anything of interest, anything that's not too destroyed by the stomach acid.
Gross.
And she kind of she just snaps her fingers and casts prestidigitation to kind of clear it up. Much better. Interesting.
That's so handy to have.
It's a very good spell. Just a little cantrip, but... Here. You want some currency? And she pulls out a pouch full of... And she, pulls out one of the coins and hands it to you. And it's nothing like Velton gold. At all. It's nothing like the currency you're used to. This is a totally different mint of every kind. And she hands you a bag of it.
What is this?
Oh, this is the currency they use now. It's nothing like what they use in other countries, or for that matter, what they used to use. You won't find anything like it in the ruins around here. It's their current currency.
Oh.
Ooh, she has a robe on, and she kind of like starts to take off her robe. And she turns around and hands it to you. Here. Maybe you'll like this. And it seems to be covered in these, like, patches that are just added on. Do you accept the gift?
Yes.
You now have a robe of useful items.
I was about to say this is a rope. Oh boy. I have so many things now.
Right?
Okay. Neat.
What? You're cutting out.
Patches, like, I mean, if it survived getting partially digested and not looking damaged at all, even with your little magic cleaning thing, gotta be magic, right?
Oh, it definitely is. Here, see? Each of these patches you can remove. For, oh, I don't know. Anything from a dagger to a boat, I think.
A boat?
Well, not a big one, obviously, silly. Something small. I mean, it would be ridiculous to have a, full-size boat in your robe, I suppose.
Oh, this was-
Fair enough.
So magic is weird sometimes. I don't quite get it. But neat. This is cool stuff. Don't you want anything? You kind of gave everything to me.
Oh, I've looted many battles. I have plenty. Don't worry. I want my new friend to have some.
Okay.
It's getting dark though. You shouldn't travel back to your friends in the dark.
True. Really long way, but you know, I am also in first place. So
I know. You'll be a target for sure.
yeah. That's not a good idea.
Here, follow me. And she starts to like scramble back up the hillside.
Okay. I'm gonna follow her.
All right.
There's nothing
She
wrong
gets
with
kind
what
of-
this is.
She gets kind of up to the top, and
Absolutely
there's
not.
this like small tent. It's like this incredibly quaint little tent. It's just like a tent and like a little table and a little campfire and a couple of chairs, an entire like tea party basically set up. And she just sits down gracefully in one of the chairs. You can stay with me for the night.
Appreciate it. And I'm gonna sit with her.
All right. She'll serve up some like cakes and cookies and tea, and she'll eat heartily and offer you as well.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna eat.
Yeah. And y'all just like kind of chat, and she kind of catches you up on what life
Callie
is
knows
like.
nothing of the Fae. These rules, so we've been breaking all of them. Okay.
Um,
Every
Man,
rule.
Marcus has gotten
Check
the
'em
short end of the stick here.
what?
Marcus has gotten the short end of the stick here.
Yeah.
Walks
We're
into
not even-
Eldritch horror territory.
And we're not even done with what the hell he might see now.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of which, make a perception for Marcus for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As you guys also, well, never mind. As you guys also have to bed down for the night because it's you see packs of hellhounds and other various creatures kind of roaming the plains on the walk back to the castle. So Kieran decides it would be safer to take shelter in a nearby cave, which Marcus, I'm presuming, quickly says not that one.
Yeah.
They find
No.
Okay, so it
Also-
actually is.
it is them. Yes. It is
Okay. Thank the gods. He's gonna be like, we're not staying in that cave. We're finding another cave. That cave has some weird shit.
My
them.
God,
Yes.
my God.
Yes.
Ian's asking if he should join in now or if he should wait until next week because he's available now. Ian's here.
How much do we got left?
Yeah, I let him know that we're actually pretty close to the conclusion. Trying not to spoil that for you. Wouldn't do for him to jump in for like the last half hour or whatever. Actually, I guess. Oh no, but then I'd have to readjust all the screens. Yeah. Next week would be easier.
Okay, but yeah.
So you all bed down for the night. And what was your perception check, Marcus?
Oh, sorry, I didn't say that. That was 22.
Okay. Just before you bed down, you see something kind of floating just a little ways outside of the cave, and you could swear it's looking in at you guys. And then you blink and it's gone.
Was I able to see any form of description of it? Body?
It has almost insect-like legs, 6 arms, seemingly contradictory in that their bones are all visible through the skin. But at the same time, it seems to be bulky and muscular.
Is there anyone on guard?
Pair of large black wings. There is. Pair of large black wings with a couple of talons up in these kind of flesh-like appendages built into the wings. Almost bat-like. Kind of loose strands of hair hang down over its almost skeletally gaunt face. And a pair of pale wide eyes with just the tiniest of pupils stare over a hole where a nose should be, as a long reptilian tail just kind of swirls around its feet as it hovers there. And in a blink, it's gone. But you could swear it was smiling and looking right at you.
He's not going to go back to sleep at that point. He's going to jolt the drives.
Alright.
Just after everything he's seen today, he is unbelievably on edge.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at one of the guards that's the more tired one. How tired are they, actually?
Relatively tired. It's been a long day.
Alright, he's going to go to the most tired one just so they can not have to go, hey, I can take over for you. You can go get some sleep.
He'll nod and kind of go off to get some rest. And the other one continues on duty.
At this point, Marcus is going to just have both of his weapons. Is he sitting or is he standing at this point?
The guard is sitting cross-legged, weapon in hand, just kind of looking out through the opening of the cave.
Marcus will do that too, just have both his Morningstar and his hammer in hand, ready. He is watching the hell out of that cave entrance.
All right. If you do you mention what you saw to the guard at all?
Not a reason why he wouldn't. So, yeah, he would mention that. And sort of also, like, I'm sure the guard overheard of, like, him saying, don't go to this cave.
Right.
So he won't explain everything, but he'll explain, like, it was, like, literal hell down there and everything. Just full spiel and then describe what it looked like. And I go, I don't know what the hell that thing is, but we gotta make sure that thing doesn't come in here.
Fair enough. The guard will be quite adamant that he didn't see anything.
It was right there, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I would have seen it. Are you sure you don't need to sleep?
Gaslight you. Don't let him gaslight you.
No, I'm fine.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for it. Maybe you're the one that went in that cave. Maybe it just made itself known to you. That gives me chills to think about. All right, well. Until morning, I guess. Callie, as you are kind of bedding down for the night, getting comfy
With my new friend.
with your new
Definitely
friend.
not gonna stab you in the back. Definitely also not a fae in disguise gonna take my name and shit.
She'll lean in and say, I really enjoyed our date today.
It was a lot of fun. You know, honestly, all things considered, it was a lot of fun. Besides, it also makes battle seem to be so, like, morbid, gross, and stuff. And don't get me wrong, it definitely was.
It got grisly there, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun when the demons go back to their own realm. You should stick around and watch it one of these days. After a few hours, the bodies just start to turn to dust. That's why I always loot quickly afterwards. Don't want to lose anything of value. That would suck.
It's really bad. But, what will be really cool is if we took some of that demon dust and I could blow glass with it.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Cool would it be? Mix it with some of the sand, it'd be really gross. I imagine it would taste really gross.
Oh,
But how cool would it work?
We can run down and get some real quick.
Yes.
Yes.
Can we?
Yes.
We're gonna stick gross stuff in our mouth.
So yeah, two of you run down. No problem finding piles of dust. The wind hasn't really dissipated it yet where the demons' bodies were. You're able
Kelly's
to
definitely
fill
the
up
one
stuff.
who's gonna be like, you dare me to eat this out of the trash can? Bet!
Great. One of those kids.
Yeah!
The ones that's like, I want to keep you alive, but I don't know how if you're doing stuff like this.
Like, at this point, it's just natural selection.
Okay, she's a furnace.
It'll be fine, they said. She will
It will be
survive, they
fine.
said.
It will be fine.
Okay, yeah, you do that. You're able to collect a whole bunch of demon dust. Good job. Woohoo.
Yep. We're taking one poke at it with the tongue just to see how it tastes.
Oh, it tastes awful. Have you ever
Yeah.
stuck charcoal in your mouth? But like when
Yeah.
it's filled with like burnt meat from a cookout gone very wrong? Like
Yeah.
that. Like that. But
It's
add
got
like
a little bit of gristle.
yeah, like a little extra gristle.
Gress. Yeah.
Kind of like smells
Yeah.
like farts too. You don't know how, but it does.
I was correct. This tastes gross.
Doesn't it? It's nasty stuff.
Really gross. So, and I don't think all of the sand on the greatest beaches in any of the continents would be able to fix that. So, we might just use it on the after part. Like, I'll roll it and it get a really cool grainy texture going on it. That'll be pretty cool.
I think that's a great idea. Okay.
I'll-
Back to my camp then?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'll start working on it probably in the morning after I'm tired.
That's fair. Once you get back, she will turn around and face you and say, "Listen, Callie, I had a wonderful date today. Thank you."
Well, we should do it again next time there is a battle.
We should. And she's going to... What?
When would be the next?
Oh, it's hard to schedule these things, but they do come out once every few days, so...
Okay.
Shouldn't be too long.
We'll have to wait.
So... I wanted to just thank you one more time. And I'm not always the best with words. But... Well... And she's gonna pull Callie in for a kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I got miffed.
Yeah, you got the horror cave.
I got the whore. Callie gets the cute date, and freaking Abigail gets the beach bar.
Could Callie make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yeah, I don't know if this is good or not though.
Okay, never mind.
I think we should hold off.
Hold on, yeah, that just...
What?
Saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh no. 16?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a really good kiss.
Hell yeah.
You feel...
Gaze.
You feel like your fire burns a bit brighter and a bit hotter.
That's cute as shit.
Like, you
Hell
know,
yeah.
like the foot goes up and the little ding. The classic teenage date, first date stereotype.
You know, click
The fire hair just kind of like a little brighter.
yeah, she like spark starts becoming a little sparkler.
Right.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, she's kind of stun locked in place, but like accepts this.
We should get some rest so you can get home tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we keep going on these dates, I should bring you to meet my mother one day. She'd really like you. You're funny.
I would love to meet your mom.
You'd like her.
Yeah.
My dad, probably not as much. But we get along still, so... Maybe. If my mom likes you, then he'll like you.
Good. That's comforting. Yeah.
Get some rest now, Callie. I'm going to. And she'll crawl into her tent. And she'll have like another one that's just set up for you now. You don't really remember when that happened, but there's another tent there for you now.
Listen, there were things happening that she wasn't, focused on. She was a little distracted. Yeah, she's gonna stay out there for a little bit. Kind of shake herself out of it, and go to bed.
All right.
Very, very talkative to herself. Like, well, did first before and now I'm here and I'm hot? Like, but I just have it's a curse. It's a curse or it's a weapon. There's this maybe there's worse choices. Am I gay?
Most of that you were just cutting out, so it's just like mumbles, and then, am I gay?
There's a lot
Most
of
important
there's a lot,
part
Clear
right
as
there.
day, yeah.
a lot of mumbling, and then it's a louder than usual. Am I gay?
This is when she realized she
It's
liked
the moment. Listen,
women.
Yep. Listen. Women.
Right. The next morning, you all get up. Except for Marcus, who, sat up all night. Actually, Marcus, roll a constitution check. I want to see if you're able to stay up all night, or if you pass out from sheer exhaustion because of the strain that experience put on your body.
That is a 19.
You somehow stay up all night. You don't know how. Like, the ground's kind of doing this thing now. But hey,
your eyes are rolling.
Yeah.
You can't focus.
I hate that.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration to help me?
Does Lesser Restoration
know
get
what?
rid of exhaustion?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll allow that, because you're restoring yourself. Hang on, let me see. Let me see if that would work. Let me do some research real quick.
My dumbass looking at my spells like I have any.
I got it right here.
Yeah, I think it does.
I got 2.
Ha! Can lesser restoration cure blindness? Boy, I'm glad you didn't cure his blindness. That would have been awkward.
Yeah.
Hey, see your dead wife? Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
you touch one creature and in one disease or condition affecting it. I don't know.
But is exhaustion separate?
I don't know.
That's why I'm looking up.
That does feel like a very Marcus move, though, when he just is starting to wander off.
Okay.
Yeah. A lesser restoration spell would immediately remove fatigue condition caused by lack of sleep or sleeping in armor. It would not reset the time you've gone without sleep, however. If later time, if you continue for too long afterwards, you're going to progress into higher levels of exhaustion. But it does, it's like drinking caffeine. It's magical caffeine is what it is.
Oh, okay. So you get rid of a level of exhaustion, sort of. But like if you keep going like this, then you just get 2.
No, you don't suffer the effects of it, but it progresses. So basically, you don't feel like you're tired, but a time's gonna come where you just pass out or die, depending on how long you've gone without sleeping.
You've already died. Like, please
Couldn't be
don't.
me.
Yeah, you went down in the first round of combat. I was not expecting that, and I should have. I keep forgetting y'all are level 5 here, and you wandered into the level 10 plus zone.
No, if only we were 10 plus.
Right?
Yeah, maybe you should fix that, Markham.
Yeah.
Just make us 10 plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, just auto level you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works everywhere else, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't give you the red skull over the NPCs being like,
No.
you should leave now.
Nah. I mean, if you
there was
defeat
nothing
one
like
of
that.
them, you get so many experience points. that
I'm
you might as
sorry.
well just-
What are you referencing? I was talking Assassin's Creed. You can kill them as much as you want, and it doesn't give you much XP at all.
It gives you more than you would in a lower level.
Okay, it does give you a bit more.
Can I
Can I
kill
have, like,
Kelmar? I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
that's
ESP.
that's what I
For
would
the
like.
XP.
That's what I like. A level 5 wizard lock against a level 20 rogue fight lock.
I'm gonna think about killing him, and I'm gonna be dead.
Right.
Dead.
He just
He
gets
just
the whiff,
opens
the
an
idea.
eye
Yeah.
and
He's
looks
like,
oh yeah,
you're dead.
we need to follow up on one more thing.
Boy.
Abigail, as you sit there and you hear, so about our deal.
Oh.
Would you be interested in assisting me with a project?
This is in my head.
Yes, it's in your head.
Can I think back?
You can try.
Okay, I'm gonna think back at him. What are you talking about?
I'm working on a necromantic experiment of sorts. And I
Can
need
you read my thoughts? Hold on. What is this?
Well, yes. I mean, it's a pretty surefire way for us to communicate.
I didn't know you did this.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't read all the fine print.
You didn't give me fine print. You said you may ask for a favor. You didn't say you would. And you didn't even say I had to do it. You said I may ask for one. You can ask all you want.
Well,
I didn't say anything.
let's say may as in definitely and might as in should.
I figured that's what you would do, but
Or, no, strike that, reverse it. Might as in definitely and may as in should, yes. That's how that works.
well, what do you want?
I need cadavers. These villages are filled with dead. I'm going to send you a magical artifact which will allow you to just instantly teleport them.
You want me to play delivery boy for the cadavers to you?
Oh, just for now. Once you've earned my trust a bit more, I will give you more important tasks. This is just to see if you can follow instructions well enough. You seem the rather roguish type. I'm sure that's not an insult to you. But I do need your help with this if I am to properly accomplish my task. Oh, and I could use 2 live bodies if possible.
What do you mean, life bodies?
As in 2 individuals who are, as of now, alive. And unspoiled. Don't fuck them up or anything before sending them to me.
Oh, come on, just a little bit.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Come on.
If you need some food, you can take a sip. But make sure they're not missing any appendages or anything like that.
Okay, give me a scale of fucked upness that I can be in.
Damn, like a scale of like
Out of 10.
Use your best judgment. Not
Out of 10!
fine. We'll give it a 6. No higher than
Okay.
that.
Okay, I can work with a 6. And how many bodies do you want?
4 would be perfect.
Okay.
Well, 4 fresh ones. I need 16 cadavers. You should find well, actually, I think in the towns near you, they're mostly mummified from the effects of the blast. It's quite unfortunate for them, but is what it is.
So, 16 really dead guys, 4 kinda dead guys, and 2 definitely not dead guys.
Yes.
Okay, that's easy enough. And how do I get these to you?
Oh, check your pocket.
Okay, I will.
In your pocket is It is a fine. Don't know where it is in my notes, so I'll just describe what it does. It's a small gemstone. You find this small gemstone in your pocket, and it appears to be just an emerald. You need to set the password, I guess is the best way to describe it. Once you choose a keyword, the stone will just know what it is. Whenever you utter that, you need to be holding it in one hand and have the other hand on what you're going to teleport to me. And it will just send it right to me.
Perfect.
Oh, yes. I just use one myself to send this to you, actually. It's quite useful. As long as we have this telepathic link, we can send things to each other whenever we like.
Oh, great. Oh, lovely.
Indeed.
Great.
Mm. So how do I set this password? I just think about it?
Yes, just think the word you want as the passcode, and that will be the word.
And it will go to you?
Oh, yes.
Like, where to you?
Why? In my home. I won't tell you where that is right now. I don't know if I can trust you yet, but
Okay.
you'll find it out soon enough, I'm sure.
Okay.
I really
Well-
appreciate your help.
Oh, of course.
All right. Take care.
Goodbye.
And he just basically, like, you hear a
I can't-
dial tone. No, I'm kidding. Anyone else remember the hard lines?
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
90s kid memories.
Why has he done this?
Guess you'll find out. Um,
I can just teleport people to his house.
yeah, basically.
So, like, if he doesn't trust me, why would he do that?
He never said what part of his house they teleport to.
Okay, okay.
They could
well,
bling right into a little cell.
Okay, well, I'm gonna... Okay. I'm tempted. But, like, I don't know. Hmm.
What are you tempted?
You know.
What would Abigail do?
I don't know if Pelmar's a problem that I want to ship away right now.
I don't know.
Could I just set the
question.
password to Hey Pelmar and like, Hey Pelmar. Just but I don't know if he's gonna be useful yet. So I'm not sure if I want to do that just now. And also, if I get on his bad side, that's definitely gonna be bad. So I'm not gonna do that.
Fair enough.
But I am tempted.
So you're sitting there like eyeing him. He like opens an eye in his meditation and just stares back at you with the one eye before closing it again.
Oh, look, I can teleport you away right now. Okay.
So you wait out the night debating the whole time, I guess, whether or not to just ship this guy off.
Well, no, I can go look, but yeah. I'll
Oh,
look
so
for
you go scout the town?
Yeah, for bodies.
Roll investigation. perception and investigation. We'll do that.
Investigation is 19. Perception is somewhere.
It does exist, yes. Contrary to popular opinion, perception does exist.
15.
All right. Callie, could you roll a perception check for me as well? Retroactively for during the night.
Wait. Oh shit.
All right. You managed to find about 5 bodies in the town. Well, they're mostly skeletons at this point. They're very dried corpses.
We're distracted. We're looking at other things. Look at an 8.
You got an 8. Yeah,
A
you're
whole
distracted. Fine. Yeah.
We're thinking.
It's a nice, peaceful, quiet night.
We're thinking about other things.
You're daydreaming about your new girlfriend.
Yep.
Teen high drama.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, so I find
Disney Channel shit.
I find 5.
You found 4.
4 very dead, slightly dead.
Very dead.
4 very dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 4 out of 16. On my quest.
On your side quests, add it to your pit boy. I'm kidding.
I'll teleport him.
So, you do that for the night, and the next morning, when it's finally light, Pelmar comes out to greet you. Are you still out there looking like all through the night, or do you come in after a while?
No, I'll keep looking.
Oh, okay. You just keep looking all night. He basically he just is suddenly right behind you.
Do I know?
How's it going, kid? What you do now?
Hello, Pelmar.
My old friend, I've come to talk to you again. Let's see. I take it you'll be heading back?
Back where?
Rendezvous with the rest of your group.
Yeah, eventually. They were running off last I saw them.
Well, be careful.
Yeah, I get it.
This place isn't safe. I
You
don't
don't
think I can
say.
stress that enough.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Well, it's nice meeting you.
Can't say the same. Goodbye. Just gonna walk away.
Ouch.
Damn! Get fucked, Pelmar.
You don't see this, but he cracks a smile as he turns and walks away in the opposite direction. A very entertained and knowing smile.
What the fuck does he know? Can't.
I don't know.
What?
Well, I know, but you don't know.
Yeah, I know. I
have
know
a
you know.
hint. I have a thought.
I know
of
that
maybe-
you know that you're not telling the truth. So,
I have
Can I-
so many questions
you
about
know.
so many things.
Can I?
Where
Is
are
it
we?
too late to roll insight on what he said about Micah?
yeah, roll insight. Yeah, go for it. Just retroactively. I've been having you guys roll retroactive stuff left and right lately.
Well, just now that she's like thinking deeper about it, she's a little bit less mad, so she can be like, okay, I'm gonna think
Yeah,
about
so
it.
now it's actually going through her head.
Yeah, she's like, wait a minute. It was sketch, but 14.
Okay.
Not
14. You're not really sure. This guy could be bullshitting you,
okay.
but he did know Micah's name. And that was weird.
That's true.
So,
I'm gonna stay in my little denial pit, and
fair enough.
yeah. I'm tempted to do something again, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep looking for bodies, and
It's so tempting to just go ape shit.
I
Right?
know. I know.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna
no,
look.
I don't have the idol with me. Crap.
What do you mean?
Oh no, I was gonna use the idol of that one god. the one goddess, to talk
Ollie?
with her about. Yeah,
Yeah.
talk with her about like literally everything, but I don't have it with me.
What do you mean? I thought you put it in your backpack.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna do that. He is
Okay.
going to.
I was gonna say
Like-
I have a holy symbol for some reason. I don't know which one or why.
You
Oh,
just have.
because
Well, we'll
if-
have to discuss this. Well, I have a whole bunch of deities
Have
now
one.
posted, so you can look through and decide which one would be most suitable for her temple.
Sick.
Yeah.
Just have
I
one.
don't have all of them posted yet. There are still a whole lot, but most of the ones that are like having to do with trade, commerce, creativity, creation, stuff like that. Those are already
Yeah.
there. No, actually,
Honor.
maybe not. I'll have to go through later.
Okay, yeah, no. So he is definitely doing that ritual when
Okay.
everyone is asleep besides him. I imagine because he's the only one that like
Right.
is so wired. He is going to ritually cast augury to talk with her. Because what the hell?
What is it, my child?
I just saw something. I saw a lot of things horrifying. And he's gonna basically describe the whole ordeal with the cave and the creature and go, what the hell causes shit like this? What are we facing? What the hell is going on? Are we gonna die? Are we gonna survive? Where's that help? I know you said there was a help and I trust that it'll come, but who or what? We're gonna need something. Otherwise all of us are going to fucking die.
Stay strong. You can do more than you realize.
I couldn't beat off a pack of hellhounds. You expect me to do something? To hold off something that did all that in Terry?
No, I don't. But one of my priests is among your number.
Gonna take a look and see if the priest is by chance here with us right now.
Look for the mother. And you'll find the help you need.
Okay. Does that mean anything to him, or
Now,
look for the mother? That's what I was gonna do later, so. All right. There at least like a starting point I could do.
I mean, she is already with your number. She's the elven monk with the white hair.
Elven, and I'm sure he does remember her. Because that's a very good description.
Yeah, I know, a lot less cryptic than most gods.
Yeah, I'm like, I appreciate that. He's gonna go. What? Her? He's a monk, though. He's. To be fair, I don't know if he's a monk that also is trained. All right, yeah. I'll talk to her when I see her. Because at this point, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
She can
Also-
keep you alive. Just trust her instincts and do whatever she says.
Also, why did I see that thing and the other goddess didn't?
That is not something I can answer for you. You walk a dangerous path, Marcus. Be careful.
He's gonna cut off the ritual there. Just nod thank you and do that.
Alright. So the next morning, everyone gets up. I mean, Abigail's been up. But, you guys are now up. The sun's risen. It's safe to travel back. Abigail,
Marcus.
you do find another 2 cadavers. Good job.
Very dead?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anything you find that's not like one of the shipwreck survivors is going to be very dead. Callie, what would you like to do first thing in the morning?
Make sure that the fire is back on.
fire has been burning all night.
Great. We're gonna stay there. Now we've kind of recovered. We slept. We've recovered. We're good. But to leave without saying goodbye is kind of fucked up. So we're staying up because she's a very early riser.
Right.
Very early riser. So she's going to wait until Deirdre. Very close.
Yeah.
Deirdre. Wake up.
So you're just waiting at the little table. You don't go over to check on her or anything. You just wait. All right. After about an hour and a half of waiting, you hear from behind you, "Oh, you're awake." As Deirdre is coming down the hill carrying a plate of food.
Oh. I thought you were still asleep.
No, I got up extra early. I wanted to get us a snack before you left, or, well, a nice hearty breakfast.
I appreciate it.
Of course. I had to run home and get some ingredients. Did not take me long.
But this isn't where you live.
No, this is just where I come. It's my own quiet place. Get away from all the family drama.
Got a lot of family.
No, just me and my parents, but they can be a lot.
Yeah, I've got brothers. So I get it. I don't get it. Being an only child must be... I don't know what's that like.
It's nice when you're younger, you get their full attention. And then when you're older, it's not so nice as, well, you get their full attention and all the expectations fall on you. It's not easy at all. It can be quite the challenge.
They want you to be something or do something.
Quite the challenge. Oh yes. They always do. Parents are like that. Expectations, goals.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever don't want to come here, you're everyone back at the fortress that we're kind of renovating. They'd like you.
Oh no. I think I will pass on that for now. But thank you very kindly for the offer. I really appreciate it.
I guess I just gotta come back here.
I don't know your friends, and they could be violent types.
Oh, they kind of are, but in a we're going to protect what we have kind of thing. Yeah, I mean they're really good fighters, but they're not aggressive. Nothing like that. They're really good at fighting to protect, but they're not these dark.
That makes sense, I suppose.
Good.
Yes.
They'd like you. I mean, if I like you, they'd like you. In the sense of I'd like hanging out with you because you're great. Like you're in a like we I really enjoyed hanging out with you yesterday, and the thing that came after was I'm talking a lot, but we got you're great. You're great.
She interrupts Callie and pulls her in for another kiss.
Well, shut her up. Just make her shut up. Okay.
You feel almost like you passed through her for a second. She pulls you in so fast, like you're on the other side, and then you're like back through, and you're like, okay.
Ooh.
You could swear like she went, like you just like phased in and out of reality between each other for a split second there, and you're just like, ooh. And your hair again, like the fire burns a bit brighter and a bit hotter.
Sparks.
Yep, sparks, literal sparks, literal sparks.
Literal sparks. She becomes a literal firecracker.
Yep. It's little popping sparks.
It's gonna take some getting used to, huh?
I had a wonderful time. You should get going. Please be safe.
It's been a whole day. They're probably trying to stop. I know early on, but I should go.
We'll meet again. I promise.
I'm going to give her a tiny bottle.
A tiny bottle?
A tiny little bottle. That is freshly blown. I mean, she had to kill time in that hour and a half. She was waiting for her to wake up, so she was killing time. She made a tiny little bottle that is dusted in the demon's dust they collected yesterday.
Aww.
And it's just a tiny. It's nothing like extravagant, but it is a tiny little bottle with it starts from the bottom as really intense black, and it kind of fades up.
Oh, that's precious.
Yeah. It's I don't have a size thing. It's not as big as a potion bottle. It's a little smaller. Probably like half a bottle size. Half a potion bottle size. He's gonna give it to her.
It's fantastic. This is wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean,
her wings flutter a bit.
I mean, it's the dust that we got yesterday, so I didn't want you to forget about me.
I could never forget about you.
Go. We gotta go find the others.
Oh, yes. Yes. Good luck. I'll see you again.
Now, Callie's gonna initiate the kiss and then run.
She just smiles, her wings flutter, and she watches as Callie runs off.
Panic.
That's precious.
Okay, panic is happening right now.
That's precious. You guys, I take it respectively, get up and proceed home. I don't know, does Abigail proceed home as well? Or does she just continue staying out there
Where does
searching?
it look like there's more bodies?
There are scattered villages all over the place. She can go wherever she wants. Is she just staying out there solo to body hunt?
Now that you put it like that, that sounds very dangerous.
I mean, whatever she would do, you can do it if you want.
Yeah, but not too far and within reason.
Alright, roll another investigation check for me. This one with advantage because you are taking your time. You basically have spent 13 hours body searching. On a continent where the populace was essentially wiped out, so there's plenty of bodies to find.
I got a nat 1, but it's with advantage, so it's 16.
Whew. It takes you a little while, but you frickin' find all 16 bodies needed.
Okay, so now I'm missing 4 slightly dead and 2 alive people.
Right.
No, 4 that can be battered and 2 that have to be unspoiled.
Oh, I thought you said like 4 recently did.
I mean, yeah, you could go up to that point, and then the other 2 have to be unspoiled.
Okay, so he meant like 6 alive people, 4
Right.
of which can be beaten.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Beaten or recently deceased. Preferably not, but
So that's the only sign of life I've seen is Pelmar and his crew and my party.
yep, currently.
I'm gonna go back to the fortress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Callie, as you come down, you see this search party with Kieran and Marcus and Kieran and Sir Wellington and a number of others heading back towards the fortress. Looking a little bit... Are you guys heading back towards the fortress?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, too, would Marcus be covered in blood, or would he?
He's pretty bloodied, yeah. He's blood-stained. He's got a lot of dried blood all over him. Not to mention that with dripped on him, which wasn't even his.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
So, yeah.
You know, we would definitely go back to the fortress at this point. Marcus just needs to get some sleep.
Fair enough.
Poor boy.
Poor guy. So, yeah, Callie, you see them up ahead.
And we're running.
You
We're
run?
running real fast.
Make a
Real
perception,
fast.
Marcus.
My whole 40 feet. We are speed.
That is a unnatural 20.
You hear distant, like, rocks sliding, and you look up to see this young fire genasi just sprinting down.
He's gonna see her and momentarily have his energy back in just pure unbridled rage.
Here, no.
You are in so much trouble. You're grounded
he's-
for a year.
You know, he is going to wait until she comes within earshot of him.
Give her the old morning star to the face treatment. That worked very well last time.
Come running up, straight up. Look upset,
What?
Oh,
Marcus.
I am not upset. Upset does not begin to describe what I am feeling toward you right now. I am tired. I have been through hell. All to try to find you. And I'm gonna go get some fucking sleep. And I'm gonna talk with you when I wake up. And he's just gonna walk off.
Oh yeah, he was covered in blood too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, angry Marcus covered in blood basically didn't even yell at you, just said he does not have enough energy.
the quiet rage is worse.
Yeah, exactly. Oof.
And
Rage is worse. So she's gonna look up at early on.
He's just
Kieran
gonna
and the
like
others
raise an
like,
eyebrow
I'm
and be like
going to
grimace.
I'm going to die by the hands of a life cleric.
Yeah, he looks at you back basically with that sibling look of, listen sis, you're in trouble and I'm not getting involved.
Oh boy.
Speaking of
He's
getting
looking a
in
little
trouble.
battered himself, by the way. Yeah, right. Abigail, before you depart, heading back, Pelmar pops out once again, this time with the kid and the
Oh.
gnome in tow.
I thought I was already there. Okay.
And he goes, well,
Take care, kid. We're heading on to find a new place to stay for a bit. Don't stay in one place for too long. Be careful who you trust, or I promise you, you'll find yourself in over your head.
Mm-hmm.
Stay alive. Or not.
Not alive.
Well, then I guess you don't have to worry about that. And he'll
Nope.
leave.
I will also leave.
It's almost like the Go Dog Go meetups. Couple tense verbal exchanges and then you just leave. Okay, yeah, so you guys are all working your way back. Time jump now to like mid-afternoon as you guys are arriving. Everyone make perception checks as you guys are not pursuing, but walking across the plains and ruins and stuff like that.
19.
15.
18.
18. All right, nice. The wind is cold, but it feels like it's one of those days where it looks like it should be warm with like a red glow on everything. But the wind feels bitter cold. Even though the ground is even hot.
Can I make a nature check on that?
Sure.
I don't know what information that gives me. See if I know anything about this. That's a 20.
This is a cursed land. None of this is normal to nature.
Okay, yeah, could it?
Got a whole lot of not much.
Yeah, that checks out.
That checks out. You guys finally make it back to the fortress. But you don't see any of the guards on the walls. And you smell and taste brimstone and blood. And that's where we'll leave it off for tonight.
Do I find approximately 4 recently dead bodies?
I guess we'll find out next week.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This was a freaking insane session.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
holy shit.
This went so many different directions.
Right?
I can't even begin to.
And that depends
what?
on the characters, guys. Freaking
Yeah.
Abigail had like not political intrigue, but just like intrigue and subterfuge. Freaking.
Just
Not
imagine if we had everyone here, though.
My God.
Callie got freaking first kiss. Marcus had undescribable horror.
I know. It could have been a lot worse for Abigail,
Look
though.
on the bright side. You didn't have to describe the undescribable horror.
That's true.
True.
It's a whole different experience. Felt
Yeah,
like-
good time.
Yeah. So, everyone, thanks for joining us tonight. We are here every Thursday night, well, mostly. The Lost Continent, Survivors of Geshael, where a group of adventurers and just other general individuals and families and orphans on a ship wind up shipwrecked.
Lots of orphans.
Yeah. Lots of orphans. Possibly.
And now-
Now even more orphans.
I'll help with that. Don't
I
worry.
mean, possibly. I mean, when you think about it, it's possibly less orphans.
Yeah, exactly.
So the ratio of becoming orphans and losing orphans is about the same. So they cancel.
Yeah, something like
And now
that.
Marcus is like, not Marcus, Markham is now like, I can actually introduce the horror part of the segment now. And of
Yeah,
course
thanks for wandering into the high-level area that I was going to save for later, but hey, I get to do it now.
Listen, you wanted a horror campaign. We were making it a comedy.
You know,
I'm happy to oblige.
I
Now it's a comedy
literally,
horror.
I literally did a bunch of horror movie tropes just to do that, and it was amazing.
That was awesome.
It was perfect, but you made it out alive. You left before, running into the big bad.
Yeah, that's when it's like, okay, yeah, no, Marcus would not stay.
Goodbye.
Right?
Marcus would not stay at this point. He would run.
Marcus is smart. Marcus is smart.
Marcus is the final girl. He is
Yes, yes.
Final girl.
Yep.
He
Accurate.
he is Laurie Strode.
I'll accept that. No idea who that is, but I will accept that. Outros.
Halloween.
What?
Halloween.
Oh.
Like
He
That
just
would be
said at
really
the beginning he
Ernest.
hasn't seen any horror movies.
Yeah.
okay,
Has no horror
I've read the
movies. He is a baby.
synopsis for a couple of them.
You're
That's
lucky
about
I'm
it.
not in Florida, Markham, or I would kidnap you and make you watch all the classics.
I
Anyways.
am, and I'm going to.
Oh no.
Do it.
You're only 5.5 hours away from me, Markham.
I know.
The
It's not
state
that
is bigger
far.
than it looks.
Wow,
It is.
that's fun.
We get tourists. They're like, "We've hit Florida." It's like, "Hey, where are you going? Miami."
Why are you here? Why-
You got 15 more hours of driving to go.
Sucker.
You thought you were almost there. And the culture
Yeah,
changes
no.
like 6 times as you go through the state, so it's not even like you
Mm-hmm.
feel like you're in the same state. Anyhow, outros before I go off on another comedic tangent and become Florida man. Abigail, outros.
You will never take the Florida Man title away from me, Markham.
Watch me.
My name is
You could-
Ness, and I play Abigail.
Short and sweet.
Burns
When you
like
start
always.
picking up snakes, Markham, I'll believe it's the Florida Man.
I was born in this state. I have picked up
So was
snakes
I.
many times.
Gotta do the AOL, the Florida culture. Make lizards into earrings.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Oh my God, Markham, you have not.
I
Florida
have.
culture then.
I have given mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a drowning lizard though before,
That's too far.
and it worked. It worked.
does
I took
work.
him back from not breathing to he was fine, running around up on my my hand, and he was just vibing.
I love
he didn't
little
want to leave
geckos.
me after that. I was like, "You have to go back into the wild," and he was like, "Nope, I'm staying here." I'm like, "Go, be free." He finally did, but it took a while.
Leave.
I think it took like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had bonded. Not many people would kiss a lizard, so he didn't turn into a prince either.
Damn.
Marcus.
Unfortunate.
Well, thanks, man. Playing Marcus, the now very, very traumatized life cleric. Yeah, no, I'm just. I thought this was going to be funny, man.
We still have humor planned. I have so much planned for this campaign, guys. All right.
Like, come on.
I'm excited.
Come on, though. It was like a sitcom. Now it's like freaking. I mean, to be fair, I love Evil Dead, but still, it's like Evil Dead.
Sorry. I'm not sorry, really.
Don't
be.
apologize for
Damn it.
nothing. Apologize for nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Just-
I apologize for nothing. Hey,
Yeah.
just think of if we had Kieran and Breyer here as well, though, and Sir Wellington. Like we had like 5 to 6 different people in different places going at once, and what that would have been like,
Chaos!
right? You still aren't. Well, you're mostly reunited. You are all arriving there. Ironically, Abigail traveled far enough away that she was kind of the same distance away as you guys, so you kind of arrived at about the same time.
Hell yeah.
I'll do some rolls to see who arrived first.
Yeah.
And we'll find that out next week. And lastly, Callie.
Hi. I am stuck to the internet. Callie for Survivals of Geshael. And I asked myself the same question that I ask myself every session. Am I gay? The answer is yes.
I was gonna say, no, you don't. You know that
It's
answer.
like,
I was like,
I'm
that's
pretty
not a
sure you
question, that's
know
a
that.
statement.
Yeah, that's
It's a question I ask myself. The answer is always the same. The answer
Okay.
is yes. Listen,
As long as you
man,
keep playing Tieflings.
DMs keep giving me hot emails and they'd be like shocked and surprised when I go after it. It's like, listen,
I only have had
listen.
that happen once. Just once.
I tried it one time and I got disintegrated. Never again.
listen. I can't help it. I'm just hot. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, my ranger did get a barbarian hottie, so yeah.
Listen, I wish I could bag myself a barbarian. Oh, well, I have a bard hottie, so you know.
That's true. That's awesome.
No, she's a barbarian.
She's a bard bear?
Yeah.
Oh, this got even. Anyhow, you can catch me on SelkyCause on TikTok. You can also catch Markham Naz and I tomorrow because it's my job to do the shameless plug because I always do the shameless plug because
Always.
I'm shameless. You can catch us tomorrow where we play Let's Play List. Also check out some of the ins and outs, other cool stuff on all the other days of the week. I'm pretty sure they have a game like every day of the week now.
I don't
Except
think they
for, like,
have one on
Wednesdays.
Wednesday
Every
like
other.
Wednesdays
or Saturday.
or Saturday.
Yeah.
Like, they're insane. They have so many stories to tell. You're
They
gonna
do.
love them all.
Yep.
But yeah, if you want to catch out some more of us, you can catch us here tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Gonna
be
be
taking on dragons and demons and all sorts of fun stuff tomorrow.
Dragons, demons, gods, old
Oh
gods,
my.
new gods. Who
It's
are
fun. It's fun. My character is now a secret agent. He shaved his face, cut his hair, and has new Larkev armor, which I now realize is just Kevlar swapped around. Which
Great time.
is amusing to no end.
I've
weapons
multi-classed into
upgrades.
Paladin.
What?
I've multi-classed into Paladin.
Right? Yeah, basically.
Your rogue fighter-ish thing became a Paladin, which is always
You're Raladin.
fun.
right?
My Raladin.
You're a Praladin. Prog? I don't know.
Raladin.
He's got a lot of fighter barbarian in her before, but anymore.
It's true.
It's a classless system. It means nothing.
It's true.
And yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. We keep the fun times rolling with us tomorrow and all throughout the week here on the end now.
Yeah.
Markham, please cut me off because I'm gonna keep going.
Alright. I was furious if you wanted me to like cut you off or you just want me to go
No,
to the
we're just
natural
gonna descend into
conclusion.
madness and you let me keep going. I'm
That
gonna
is true.
start talking about
Alright,
everything.
Fair enough. Yeah, so what she said, you can catch us Mondays, Tuesdays, well, not us, but like D and Denial, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, for numerous different wonderful campaigns. Every single one has an awesome story to tell.
Great.
Different DMs, GMs, etc. It's amazing. You guys stay safe, stay lost, and have fun. I am Mr. Markham, your shenanigans sovereign dungeon lord, who is now bringing the horror into the horror comedy campaign here. We'll be delving into just how dangerous it is to live in Geshael more next week. I believe the name of that episode. This episode was titled The Promise, which we did have a few promises in this session. I believe next one is The Truth. That should be interesting. Yes! Oh, that session. Yes. Next episode is The Truth. Episode 9. We've been doing this for 9 weeks now. Crazy, huh?
Ooh.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. So yeah, we'll
many
see you
things
next
to come out.
time. Stay safe and stay lost, everybody. Take care.